Wherever you are listening, we appreciate you listening. Red Raider Football is brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln. Whether you're looking to spend a couple $1,000 or you're looking for a brand new F-150, Al White is the place to go. Go see them at 2002 Hillsborough Boulevard. Check their inventory online at alwhitemotors.net, and they will guarantee you it's a $500 low price guarantee. They will beat the price you can find anywhere else on a new Ford or Lincoln by $500 guaranteed. Go by and see Mike Jernigan and the staff there at Al White Ford Lincoln. Coffee County is in the road white uniforms with black numerals trimmed in red gray pants with red and black trim, red helmets adorned with the black CCs. Siegel is in the navy blue tops with white numerals and white pants with white helmets, and they've got the S star in the middle of their helmets, and it's teed up. Kicking the ball for Siegel will be Drew Sledge. We're just about set to go, D-Mur.
Football time.
What's it going to take to win? Score more points?
Just score more points. Don't run the football over. Give Matthew Pittman some time.
Matthew Pittman will be the starting quarterback tonight for Coffee County. Sledge hits the ball deep. C.J. Anthony will settle under it at the 5. He will cross the 15 to the 20. He's got a block, cuts to the outside across the 25, brought down around the 28-yard line. So that's where Coffee County will take it over. First down for the Red Raiders. We're just underway, 11:55 to go here in the first quarter. Coffee County will have it at the 27-yard line. Glad that you are with us here tonight on Thunder Radio, wherever you may be listening. I know some people are listening from the far.
From the far?
From the far.
Oh, the far.
Eat a funnel cake for D-Mur and I.
Yes.
First and 10. Coffee County breaks a huddle. 2 running backs in the backfield. That's Baker and looks like almost, that's Haney. Give to Haney. Moving to the left. He's hitting the backfield. He's going to lunge forward and get to the line of scrimmage. Great second effort there as Haney saw that saw that it was sealed off from the outside and dove forward to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He did. Just kind of a long replay from Pittman and Haney there. Pittman went with the read to give it, and Haney did while he could just to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders.
Kelvin Verge is split out wide to the right. 2 receivers to the left, Anthony and Height. The Pittman gets the snap, gives it off inside. Off tackle, pickup of about 5 by Haney. Haney will get positive yardage there. They'll spot him down at the 32, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, just a quick hitter there, right side. Haney gets 5 yards. A good gain by him, staying low. Picks up 5, so 3rd and manageable here for Coffee County. 3rd and 5 for the Raiders.
And there's a whistle down there, and I'm wondering what the snafu is. And they're starting the clock again. I guess that there was Verge came out, and I'm wondering if maybe it was an equipment issue with Verge. I'm not sure. Height is split out wide to the right. 2 receivers to the top of the formation on the left. Coffee County is moving left to right, and it's going to be south to north. And Coffee County is going to have somebody else sent off for an equipment problem. That's Gabe Norgren. Norgren runs off. Norgren runs back on. He must have changed helmets with somebody. I wonder if it's a change.
Running on the field.
Yeah, this has been a little bit of. Actually, he is replaced there by Kurt Jesh. Coffee County with 2 receivers right there. They're going to have. There should be a flag right there, but Pittman's going to keep it across the 35, across the 40, out near the 45. First down yardage for Matthew Pittman. Pittman is a threat to run, and he will get out to the 46-yard line on the carry, and a first down for Coffee County. And that first down is brought to you by First Vision Bank.
Full service banking at First Vision Bank of Manchester, from loans and mortgages to business and personal banking. First Vision Bank has services for you, local partners, personal solutions. Learn more at firstvisionbank.com.
14 yards on the pickup there, out to the 46. It'll be first down for the Raiders. Pittman in the shotgun, wing to the right. They give to Haney inside. Haney spins in the hole with positive yardage across midfield.
Yeah, a great spin move there by Marshall Haney, and carried a couple of Siegel tacklers with him. Picks up 5. 2nd and 5 Raiders. Good drive to start this ball game.
And you know, some people spin just because they see it happen on Saturdays or Sundays. He spun to avoid contact in the hole and actually helped him to get the 5 yards. He was stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yes, it was great second effort by Marshall Haney.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Coffee County moving north to south on the compass, left to right from our vantage point. They fake it to Haney. Pittman keeps it. He will lunge forward for maybe a yard. They may give him a yard and a half. They'll spot it at the 48, so I'm going to say a yard, and it'll bring up 3rd down for Coffee County.
3rd and very manageable again. 3rd and 4 for the Raiders, so could be 2 down territory as the Raiders have the ball on the 48 of Siegel. So we'll see what Coach Green and the offensive staff call in here. 8:50 remaining here in the first quarter. No score.
Coffee County huddling with the wide receivers staying out wide. Verge is to the bottom of the formation to the right. Hyde in the slot on the right side. Anthony's off the line of scrimmage to the left. Back to pass is Pittman. Pittman on a slant route trying to get it to Colin Ward and let him just a little far, and it'll bring up 4th down. And it doesn't look like Coffee County is running Ethan Baker out onto the field. I think Coffee County's going to go for it.
Yeah, I do too. Well, actually, as soon as you saw that late line change coming in for Coffee County, Ethan Baker is in fact set back to punt. 4th and 4 though for Coffee County. So we'll see. Coach Green and the staff could have something up the sleeve maybe here.
Could possibly have. Baker the punter. Coffee County running their wide man in. That's Hyde for an extra blocker. It looks like Siegel's trying to come, but they will back off, and Baker will get off the punt. Fair catch is called for, and it's going to hit the ground at the 25. Roll inside the 20. Actually, it's going to be down at the 20 by Verge, and that's where Siegel will take it over 1st and 10. So they're going to put the nose of the football on the 21-yard line. And Coffee County on that drive picked up 15 yards on the first drive. They took off almost 3 minutes, a little over 3 minutes. 8:23 remaining here in the first quarter. And that drive recap is brought to you by Norman Home Builders. Drive was built by Norman Home Builders, whether it's new construction, home additions, or maybe you have remodeling you want done. Norman Home Builders will take you from concept to completion. Call Emily with Norman Home Builders at 931-808-8486. Siegel will vary their offense a little bit here. The quarterback is Sears.
Julian Walton, very dangerous running back for Siegel, 6 foot 180.
Under center is Sears. They give it to Walton in the deep eye, and he goes right up the middle. Got a trap block, and he's going to get about 11. So big run there on 1st down for Siegel, and they will get a 1st down on their first carry of the game.
Just kind of straight up the middle there, just on the right side, able to pick up 11. Not a whole lot of juking there, just Walton taking it straight up the middle. Gain of 11, 1st down Stars.
Coffee County on defense. Up front, we'll have Speakman's Garcia Priest. They'll run a 3-4 look. We'll set the rest of them in just a second. Man in motion. Give to the man in motion. He is going left to right. Gets to the corner. Stiff arms. Gets away from Ward. Gets to the 40. Close to 1st down yardage. He's pushed out of bounds at the 42. They're going to say he is just a bit short, maybe, of 1st down yardage. No, they're going to actually step forward and give him the 1st down. I think they don't want to fight. They're going to move it out to the 43-yard line. Wow. And that'll bring up a 1st down for Siegel.
Yeah, that they gave him a whole extra yard, and they're not moving the chains, but
now they're
going to do it.
They're saying second down? They're saying second down. Wow, the box is beyond the line to make. How do you do that?
Yeah, the box is past the...
So here's the quarterback, toss sweep, Walton running right. Gets a block out at the perimeter, gets across the 45. He's hit again, the ball is loose. And there is a flag on the play, I understand.
There is a flag.
Is it a flag or a beanbag?
Holding against Siegel.
Wow, and that's going to be at the 46-yard line, so that'll take it back near the 35. That'll take it back to the 36-yard line. So it'll bring up 2nd down. Now they said, I guess it was a 1st down a minute ago. This is the
It's now first and 13.
Yeah,
First and what, 18?
First and 18. They've got to get it to the 47 of Coffee County. They are scrimmaging at the 36. And so I guess 19.
19, yeah.
Sears in the pistol formation. Give to Welton. Reading it on the inside zone into the center of the line, and Coffee County stacks him up. As at the bottom of that pile for the Red Raiders was Jalen Williams and Zach Gailey. Also sticking a hat in there for Coffee County was Austin Priest, the big nose tackle.
So good job there by the defensive line and interior linebackers there to hold him just to a yard gain. So now we got 2nd and 17. Uncomfortable position here for Siegel.
Gain of maybe 1 on that, so Sears will be in the pistol formation. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the top of the formation. There's a wing at the top. They're going to fake it on the play action to the right. Bubble screen is tipped in the backfield as rushing from the outside and getting a hand on that ball was Priest, the defensive end. We've called his name a couple times tonight. And they did that little bubble screen, so he's unblocked. He got a hand on it.
So 3rd and 17 sets up now for Siegel. 5:58 remaining here in the first quarter, no score. Siegel with their first drive here in the first quarter.
They got 2 first downs, but a penalty has kind of stalled this drive here and put them in 3rd and long. But a dangerous team. They can throw the ball. Their quarterback, Tucker Sears, is a senior, and he is very good. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Pistol formation, back to pass. Pressure, gets it out to the outside. Pass is complete. Spin move. He's going to be short of the first down, as catching the pass was Noah Harville, and giving support over there on the tackle for Coffee County is Henry Garcia. Garcia got him first. Gailey came up to help. C.J. Anthony came up to help. And they hold him at the 45-yard line, so pickup of 8. And it'll bring up a 4th down.
It is 4th and 8, and Siegel's leaving the offense on the field. Ball at their own 45. Siegel looking to go for it here on 4th and 8.
We've seen a punt out of this formation as well. They're going to do whatever Coffee County gives them. Sears looks over the defense, then he will get to the sideline. He's going to back up a step. He's going to punt from a short formation, and he does. Nobody back for Coffee County. Siegel rushing down to field it, and it takes a Coffee County bounce. It hops backwards, and Coffee County will have possession of it. 1st and 10 at their own 20. Cini going left, getting toward the sideline, and there's a penalty flag in the line of scrimmage, and that's from the referee. 1st down from the 19. Haney had picked up 7 or 8 on that.
Yeah, it was a very good run by Haney, but just back as a flag.
Just a quick toss. Ward, the H-back, lined up in the wing to the right. Snap, Pittman back to throw, bubble screen, they get it to Haney. Haney on the left side, spins at the 25, breaks a tackle across the 30 and out to the 33-yard line. Marshall Haney with a great job there. After the catch, he will end up at the 32-yard line. So a pickup of 13.
Yes, that's what I got. So
and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, it's a great job on that quick screen. Set up beautifully. Good job by the offensive lineman to get out and get a couple of blocks. Great spin move again by Haney. Picks up 13. 2nd and very manageable now for Coffee County. 2nd and 6.
3 receivers to the bottom of the formation. 1 to the left. Pittman fakes it, keeps it, takes it to the right. He is wrestled down. He's going to have positive yardage. He's wrestled down near the 35. They're going to say it's just short of the 35, so give him 2 yards on the carry. And it'll bring up 3rd down, and Coffee County looking at a 3rd and about a good 3.5, right?
Yeah, good 3.5. They got to get to the, looks like the 38-yard line to get the 1st down. So, yeah, long 3 here for Coffee County, staying in the spread formation.
Yeah, spotted right between the 34 and the 35. Coffee County, their 2nd drive of the game. Dennis Weaver, Dustin Murray, Jonathan Oliver bringing you high school football tonight. Scoreless here in the first quarter. Coffee County getting set. I don't think they got set. No flag. Haney is hit right in the middle of the line of scrimmage. They will say somehow Marshall Haney, there's no heights and weights listed on the roster for Coffee County, but Marshall's about 5'7".
Yeah.
Maybe 160. He's solid, but he never, ever, it seems like, ever gets hit for a loss, and that'll bring up fourth down. On the punt is Ethan Baker. Coffee County looking over the Siegel defense. Marking up. Here comes Siegel from the outside. Almost got it. Ran into the kicker. Will they throw a flag? They're not even going to throw a flag.
Sure.
Ball is hit at the 45 and kicked backwards, and they're not going to throw a flag on that.
Wow.
Baker was hit. Oh, is there a flag?
Just flags at the very end of the play, but nothing around where the punt happened. Close to where the ball came down.
Where the ball came to rest, which is at the Siegel 47. And let's see what there's another flag at the 49. And the officials are looking it over. Huddle, must be trouble.
What did you see?
Well, I got a personal foul on Siegel. Must have been a late hit.
Yeah, it must be after the play.
I'm guessing that it'll still be 1st and 10. Will not be a post-possession foul, so they will mark them off 15 yards, which adds 15 yards to the punt. Siegel will have it 1st and 10 at their 32-yard line. 2:27 to go in the first quarter on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. Dennis Weaver, Dustin Murray, Jonathan Oliver here at Siegel High School. We're going to talk to Jonathan here in just a second. As running to the right is Walton. Walton to the sideline. He's pushed out of bounds after a pickup of 3 or 4. Jonathan, what have you got for us over there?
Yeah, number 61, Xavier Garcia, who normally starts on the line for some defense, is over here on the sideline. He came over to have his ankle wrapped. I noticed on the first series on defense he was hobbling around a little bit. So he's over here on the sideline kind of walking it off. Just wanted to let you guys know that.
We appreciate it, Jonathan. That sideline report is brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln. Red Raider football is sponsored by Al White Ford Lincoln, 2002 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester, or online at alwhiteboaters.net. Pickup of 3 on the play for Siegel. Walton pickup of 3. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Stars, and they've got 3 receivers left. Pistol formation. Man in motion, running to the right. And that is the dangerous running back Cam McGuire. Wingback Cam McGuire, he gets out near 1st down yardage, and they're going to say he got a 1st down. As McGuire on that jet sweep cut it up and gets out to the 44-yard line, pickup of 9 on the carry. It'll be 1st down for Siegel.
Yeah, very dangerous, man. Just hit him in motion with a jet sweep, and Cam stuck his foot in the ground a couple times, made a couple of good moves, picked up 8, good for a 1st down. Siegel. 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. We are scoreless.
We saw McGuire on film. He runs some running back as well. He's in the slot to the left. There are 2 receivers out wide to the left. The single running back is Walton. Toss sweep coming to the left. They've got a blocker at the point of attack. Walton's going to get into the secondary. Cuts back into Coffee County territory to the 15, down near the 15. They're going to spot him at the 15. There's a flag.
There's a flag right on the 50. And it looks like Brian Brown, he's already come back here. I guess they said
it's a hold on Siegel. Wow. I didn't see that flag at all. So that long run by Walton is going to be negated with a holding call. And he's talking to number 7. I'm wondering if it was on one of those receivers out here at that point of attack. You know, with that quick toss sweep, that's where the blocking has to occur, is out there with those 3 receivers.
Right, yeah. And a good cutback, a good hold, but somebody's jersey was being tugged, so maybe why the hole come from. So that's a big penalty there on Siegel. Take a big gainer off the board. 1st and 15 now for the Stars.
Yeah, they're going to scrimmage at their own 39-yard line, as it was 5 yards downfield. Siegel will have 2 receivers stacked to the right. and a single wing to the left. Man in motion is McGuire. They give to him on the jet sweep. He's going to cut it upfield, break an arm tackle at the 45, across midfield, into Coffee County territory, finally drugged down from behind by Blanton Brown, but not before he gets down to the 27-yard line. Cam McGuire has got some exceptional speed. Actually, they're going to say at the 30-yard line, D-Mur.
So gain of 26 there for McGuire on that end around there. So he's on the just kind of tearing us up on that.
Yeah,
hard to tackle him.
That jet sweep is really giving Coffee County problems, and it's because of the speed.
Yeah.
It's because of the speed of Siegel. They're going to send 3 receivers to the top of the formation to the right. That is the wide side of the field. Walton is the tailback, and Siegel's going to take a timeout. We'll step away as well with no score here in the first quarter. 37 seconds to go in the first quarter. You're listening to Coffee County Central High School football, brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln. We'll take a
Steam and new designs. Check out A Winning Attitude for your Red Raider apparel. Shirts, hoodies, hats, even bags. Get your Red Raider gear personalized to show support for your athlete. Call A Winning Attitude 728-1978. A Winning Attitude, 111 Murfreesboro Highway in Manchester.
So last year I had to make the tough decision on getting a new roof for my home. Well, the old one leaked and it looked terrible. I ended up choosing a new metal roof from Watson Metals in Manchester. And we love it. It's clean, it looks great, the leaves don't stick to it, and guess what? It doesn't leak. And the best news is I don't have to think about a new roof again. If you need a new roof for your home, choose Watson Metals, 238 Interstate Drive, Manchester, or online at watsonmetalsllc.com.
Siegel toss sweep going to the right. Walton gets to the corner, breaks a tackle at the 25 down the right sideline for the touchdown. Is there another flag?
There's a flag. Holding against Siegel once again, so it's another killer penalty on this drive for Siegel. It's taking back 2 big runs for the Stars.
Yeah, that defensive play is brought to you by the Yellow Tissue Brigade. They're in full force tonight. They're working overtime tonight here at Siegel High School. Dennis Weaver, Dustin Murray. It's high school football brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln.
So now 1st and 17 from where that foul occurred, so 3 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. So 1st and 17 now for Siegel.
They've had, is that 3 big plays that they've had called back because of penalties?
Yes, it is. And the tackling for Coffee County has just not been there. A lot of arm tackling and not a lot of wrapping up.
Yeah, and what they're doing, what Siegel is doing is they're going with a toss sweep. They're going with a jet sweep. They're trying to get to the perimeter quickly, and they have a speed advantage over Coffee County now.
Yeah, they do, and that's what they're exactly right. That's what they're trying to take advantage of. They're getting to the corner and then playing one-on-one with the cornerbacks and the safeties and making some moves. But you're exactly right. They're using their speed to get to the corners.
Our sideline reports tonight are brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln. Top dollar for your trade-in at Al White Motors, 2002 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester, alwhiteMotors.net. They'll buy your trade no matter what. Doesn't matter what your budget is, you can trade right with Al White. Tonight's most valuable player will be brought to you by the Sod and Turf experts at Mid-10 Turf in Manchester, locally owned and operated since 1986. Mid-10 Turf is more than 2,600 acres of the finest turf in the state and are proud to support local athletics in Coffee County. Call them for all your turf and sodding needs, 728-0583. Out of the short timeout, Siegel will break the huddle. Sears in the pistol formation. He's going to keep it, running to his left, getting to the corner, cutting it back up. He's going to get near the 30, and he's pushed out of bounds and tackled J.T. Bush in on the tackle. Good to see him back in playing. Also in on the tackle for Coffee County is Jalen Williams. It'll be out or up to the 32-yard line, so he picked up 5 on that. And Sears, first time we've seen him run.
Yep, his first carry of the night.
And he's looking pretty good.
They kind of wanted Coffee County to think they were going to go to the strong side of the field again, and Sears kept it around the weak side and able to pick up 5, but still second and 12 now for the Stars.
Yeah, on the left hash, they got 2 receivers to the top of the formation to the field side. They're trying to set up the screen. An interception, Coffee County with the interception for the Raiders is Blanton Brown. He's got a blocker. He's got to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. It's a Tanova touchdown. Blanton Brown on the pick 6. Coffee County with the Tanova touchdown. And Dustin, no flags.
Yeah, there are no flags.
We got to look. We got to look. Whether you experience a sprain, a strain, or a more serious injury, you'll no longer have to wait until Monday to see the doctor. Dr. Colin Bills, orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine trained physician, is available throughout the fall season on Saturday mornings for middle school, high school, and college athletes. That can be seen from 9 to noon, Suite 300 at the Jackson Medical Plaza. Felix Salinas. Felix the Cat, the El Gato, on to kick the extra point. Set to hold is Nate Luttrell.
We're a man short. See, Anthony's trying to get attention to get another player on the field, but somebody's either injured or doesn't know. But I would think Coach Green would call a timeout and save from at least,
Well, in that situation, they're going to take the penalty because Felix has got a pretty good leg, and maybe the timeout is worth more than the penalty. 6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Coffee County on top, 6-0. That was about a 50-yard, 60-yard?
About a 60, 62 maybe.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he was further down than that. Yeah, but maybe a 62-yard interception return for Coffee County's Blanton Brown. Kick is up. Kick by El Gato is good. Timeout on the field. It's a Steve Jernigan timeout. If you want it sold, sell it with Steve, Manchester's finest realtor. Call him at 841-0945. Your school.
Shop for quality new or used cars at low prices at John Roberts Auto Group. The full-service dealership group in Manchester consists of John Roberts Nissan and John Roberts Toyota, which together carry an extensive selection of new cars, SUVs, minivans, and pickup trucks at competitive prices. In addition to the massive new Toyota and Nissan inventories, the dealerships feature used car sales and auto loans. John Roberts Toyota and John Roberts Nissan on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester.
Hey, what's your favorite thing about Lovelady Auto Parts, your locally owned CarQuest parts store in Manchester?
I love it that a lot of the parts that they sell, they also install, like wiper blades and batteries and lots of things. And at Lovelady Auto Parts, I don't feel intimidated. I don't have to know about cars. Lovelady Auto Parts knows about cars.
When you're looking for parts for your vehicle, you have several choices. Choose Lovelady Auto Parts on the Murfreesboro Highway across from Old Stone Fort State Park in Manchester.
Hello, it's Roe Adams out here at Elk.
After Coffee County gets an interception return for a touchdown, we checked with the statistician. 68 yards is where they said. They said he got it at the 32. Coffee County, Salinas kicks it short, and are they going to say delay game? False start on Coffee County on a kickoff.
On a kickoff.
That can't be right.
I don't know if they originally blew the play blew it in play or not.
Maybe that's. Oh no, they're going to back them up 5. Illegal procedure against Coffee County. So either they hadn't whistled it in. Salinas set to kick it off. He's getting some words of advice from teammate Ethan Baker. Baker's saying, don't kick it to any fast kids. And he's going to send it right down the middle of the field. It's picked up by McGuire on the ground. He is stutter stepping at the 20, wow, at the 25, and he is knocked down and snowed under on the final play of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, your score, Coffee County 7, Siegel nothing. We'll step away for a Steve Jernigan timeout.
Hello, it's Roe Adams out here at LKQ. Come see us. We sell everything you need from bumper to bumper on your used parts, headlights, taillights, motors, trannies, steering columns, mirrors, just anything you can think of that you need for your car. And also we have our new Keystone line of new aftermarket parts, refurbished wheels, pretty much anything you need. We also have our Goodmark line for our resto mods for the people with old muscle cars. Come on out and see us. We're a mile off the interstate past Walmart. And now remember, we're open to the public if doing retail line here at LKQ. Why buy new when used will do from LKQ?
This presentation of Coffee County Red Raider football is brought to you by the technical expertise of Coffee County High School's audio-visual production class, a 3-year program where students learn the ins and outs of radio and television broadcasting. Follow our YouTube channel, Raider TV, and get notifications when we post new and exciting video content. Coffee County High School's audio and visual production class, where we make the technical look and sound easy.
Harrell & Sons Trucking Company in Morrison, Tennessee offers the following services: hopper bottom, dry box, and flatbed services, along with complete hot shot services. If you need it moved, you need Harrell & Sons Trucking Company in Morrison. Call Josh at 409-3241. That's 409-3241. For Harrell & Sons Trucking Company, 409-3241.
Welcome to Exit Country, Red Raider fans. This is Mitch Umbarger with Exit Realty Partners, inviting you to call or stop by and see one of our great agents. We are located at 861 MacArthur Street in Manchester, or visit us on the web at myexitpartners.com. Our telephone number is 723-3300. Go Big Red!
With a 68-yard interception return by Blanton Brown just moments ago. So after the ensuing kickoff and a great tackle by Coffee County's Creighton Garbison, the Siegel Stars will start the ball on their own 24-yard line. Tucker Sears will lead the Stars offense up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to the left, spread formation. Walton, the lone setback. It's going to be an end around again, this time to give to number 17 with some speed. Number 17 for the Siegel Stars, that's Adrian Huey. Huey with a big gain for Siegel, takes it out to the 47, their own 47-yard line. So first down, another end around weave, that kills us.
Yeah, they've really had luck with that jet sweep. They put the man in motion, they give it to him on the fly at full speed, and they're just so much faster than Coffee County. They'll scrimmage at the 48s where they finally spotted it. It'll be first down at the Siegel 48. Pushed out of bounds there by C.J. Anthony, who's moved back to free safety this week from his cornerback position.
So gain of 24 there on first down. Siegel brings the ball to the line of scrimmage. This time Sears will go under center. Twin receivers to the left, tight end to the right. Receiver in motion, that's McGuire. They're going to give it to McGuire. Coming around the right side, he's at the 50. Spins to the 48, down to the 44 of Coffee County. Give him about 8 yards there for Cam McGuire. Very dangerous with the football in his hand.
Yeah, he spun before contact and was able to add a little bit more distance to his run, but the Coffee County having trouble keeping up with that speed of the Siegel Stars.
Yeah, just trying to get to the edges is the goal for Siegel right now. Again, Tucker Sears will be under center, 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the right. Again, it's McGuire in motion. They fake it to him, and they're going to give it up the middle to Walton. Walton drafts and tackles with him. He's down to the 39 of Coffee County. A late flag comes in. The run would initially give Walton first down yardage, but let's check the laundry.
Yeah, and that was right in the middle of the stack of players. You really worry about a face mask or something like that in that situation.
So going to see what
looks like it's going to go against Coffee County, and that's what it is.
They're going to give a
face mask against Coffee County. It's the 5-yard step off, but still, Siegel now down to the 33 of Coffee County.
So big face mask there. It was going to be a first down on that carry regardless, but tack on an extra 5. So Siegel with their 6th first down in the football game. 11 minutes remaining here in the first half. Coffee County with a 7-0 lead. Ball resting at the 33 of Coffee County. Sears under center. Toss sweep left. This is Walton. Walton looking for some players, looking for some room, looking for some blocks. He's dragging some Coffee County defenders with him, but good tackling there. Looks like he's going to get about 3 on that carry.
Yeah, C.J. Anthony was the first one to him. He kind of held him up and then was trying to start the chainsaw, as the old saying goes, trying to rip it out. And allowed Walton. Walton kept running his feet, and he picked up about 4 on the carry.
Going to give him 4. Going to be 2nd and 6 for the Stars. Walton's going to check out. It looks like he's a little ginger with his left arm. Number 21 for Siegels checks in. That's Ethan Van Hook. Van Hook had a good game last year against the Raiders.
Walton got hit by the chainsaw. Nicked. He got nicked by the chainsaw of C.J. Anthony.
So shotgun formation, pistol formation, twin receivers to the right. It's going to be a handoff. This is going to be Van Hook. He's met by the interior line of the Coffee County Red Raiders and pushed backwards. It may be a yard weave, but I'm not sure.
Zach Gailey was the first one there. Also, Shane Speakman was in on the tackle. Speakman is the nose tackle. I called him Priest a minute ago. Speakman is the nose tackle. He's a big fella up inside.
So we'll give him a yard. Going to be 3rd and 5 now for Siegel. Ball resting on the Coffee County 28. 9:25 remaining here in the first half on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. Coffee County with a 7-0 lead. Clock ticking. Siegel not in a hurry to get this playoff. 3rd and 5. Probably 2-down territory here for the Stars.
Siegel will get the ball first in the second half, too, so they may want to try to keep it a while here.
Twin receivers right, single receiver to the left. McGuire in motion. They fake the run. They're going to do a quick pass on the outside. And Coffee County, a good job with tackling there as the ball gets back to the line of scrimmage. Might have even lost a yard there, Weave, as Tucker Sears had to hurry to get that play off through an out route, and Coffee County comes up and makes a tackle, and they're going to lose a yard.
Yeah, C.J. Anthony was the first one there, but then Blanton Brown, Zach Gailey, Henry Garcia, I think, was in on the tackle. Actually Garcia's not in there. That was Verge in on the tackle. Yeah, Garcia is back in. He's on the opposite side. Good to see him back on the field. 4th down.
4th down, trips receivers to the right. Tucker Sears under center. Toss sweep right. This is Van Hook trying to get to the edge. A good job of pushing him in, but Van Hook drives those feet, takes some Red Raiders with him. He's going to get the first down, as he's going to pick up about 16 on that carry, and that's good for a Siegel first down and to keep the drive alive for the Stars.
Yeah, and you hate to see that because Coffee County had done such a good job in this possession, and they really and truly needed a stop right there. And looked like initially they had it played well, but a great individual effort there by Van Hook.
Van Hook stays in it at running back. Tucker Sears will go under center. Twin receivers to the right. Again, McGuire in motion. They're going to fake it to McGuire. Van Hook up the middle. There is some melangerie on the field. Van Hook popped a couple of times, going to get about 2 yards, but let's check the marker. It was thrown right in the pile of bodies when the interior and offensive and defensive line meet, and it looks like we're going to have a chop block.
Yeah, an illegal crackback block on Siegel. That is one of those points of emphasis. If somebody is engaged high, you can't go low.
And that's a big penalty. That's I
a
believe
15-yarder.
So
yeah, it is.
Penalty's going to take Siegel back to the 27-yard line. So going from the 14 down to the 27.
Still going to be first down, however.
Yes, will be first down, but Siegel going to have to get to the 4-yard line for the first down. Ball resting on the 27. So 1st and 23, 7:20 remaining on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. Coffee County a 7-0 lead on a defensive interception return by Blanton Brown. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver in the backfield. Tucker Sears under center. Toss sweep left. This is Walton. Walton looking for room. Good cut. Pulled down by Brown and by Garcia, but going to be a nice gain there for Julian Walton on first down.
Yeah, he was getting looked at by the trainers 2 plays ago, so they must have rubbed some dirt on it and sent him back out there, but it's still going to be second down and, 13?
Yeah, still 13 yards to go, so a gain of about 10 there for Walton. 5 carries, 29 yards in for the senior running back.
Van Hook is back into the game, and Walton came and sat down on the bench.
So you're right, Weave. There's nothing hidden about what Siegel's going to try to do. It's to get to the perimeter, not having a whole lot of luck up the middle, but getting gas yardage on the outside. Sears again, shotgun formation, pistol formation, fakes the run, he rolls right. Looking for a receiver, he's going to keep it. He's down to the 10, spins after the contact from Gailey, spins down to the 7, and it's going to be good. It's going to be third down and 3 now for the Stars.
You know, it was one of those bad situations for Jalen Williams. He was the outside linebacker. He had the receiver in the flat, and Sears played it well, continued to pump fake. Williams had to stay with the receiver until he got enough space Sears got enough space to cut it up inside of Williams.
So third down and 4. The Coffee County defense been on the field a lot this quarter with a pick 6. The defense right back out there, a little bit tired. It's 3rd and 4. Give up the middle to Van Hook. Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and he's going to go into the end zone for Siegel. That's going to be a touchdown for the Stars. Ethan Van Hook from 7 yards out. Siegel on the board. It's 7-6, Coffee County.
Time.
It's 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. Siegel will attempt the extra point to tie the football game.
That's a pretty amazing drive. 6 minutes, 40 seconds for Siegel. They went 76 yards. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 plays.
Good long established drive, and again, the Coffee County's defense on the field a lot on this play after that interception, so they've stayed out there. Snap is good, the kick is good. Well, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 5:20 remaining on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard, it's Coffee County 7, Siegel 7. You're listening to Coffee County Red Raider football. It's time for a Steve Jernigan timeout.
Crazy Daisies, located across from Coffee County Central High School. Crazy Daisy serves up breakfast, lunch, and dinner, from meat, egg, and cheese croissants, biscuits and gravy, and more in the morning, to mouth-watering sandwiches in the afternoon and evenings. Crazy Daisies also has salads and soups, plus much more. Fresh and delicious, that's Crazy Daisies, located across from Coffee County Central High School in Manchester. Call-in orders taken at 723-7273. Stop by Crazy Daisies to ask about securing their food truck for special events.
It's time for a moment in Red Raider football history, brought to you by Doug Aaron, attorney at law. The 2012 Red Raiders handed the Franklin County Rebels a loss at Cardin Gerald Field. Tailback D'Angelo Rozier was the star of the night. Rozier rushed for 230 yards, including 3 touchdowns, a 1-yard dive, and scores from 72 and 78 yards. Rozier's efforts put him over 1,000 yards rushing for the season and sealed the Raider homecoming victory 21-20. A moment in Red Raider football history is brought to you by attorney at law Doug Aaron, on the square in Manchester, 728-3550.
5 minutes, 20 seconds remaining on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. Coffee County 7, Siegel 7. Siegel set to kick off after the touchdown run by running back Ethan Van Hook to tie the game at 7. C.J. Anthony back deep to receive for the Red Raiders.
That drive, 6 minutes, 40 seconds, 11 plays, 76 yards. Brought to you, drive summary brought to you by Norman Home Builders.
Kick deep this time, well over the head of Anthony Sells in the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. Coffee County will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So, Norman Home Builders, when you need remodeling done or new construction, Norman Home Builders can do it. They will help you from concept to completion. Call Emily Norman with Norman Home Builders, 808-8486.
So 5:20 remaining here in the first half. This is a big possession here for the Coffee County offense, Weave. We really need to put some points on the board on this drive. Siegel will receive the second half kickoff, so important for the Red Raiders to capitalize, put some points up here before the half.
They're going to go with 4 receiver set.
And they're going to give it up the middle. That's to Marshall Haney. Marshall tracking some tacklers with him, and he's going to pick up about 6 after initially being hit around the line of scrimmage. So good hard run there by Haney.
Marshall Haney, 6'4", 195 pounds if you measure him around the heart. In reality, he's probably about 5'7", 165.
Yeah, 165 might be nice as well.
Yeah, that might be.
So
He's solid,
6.
though.
Yeah, 2nd and 4. Trips receivers to the left. Low snap. Pittman's going to keep it, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards there, and that's going to be good for a first vision first down for quarterback Matthew Pittman.
They're going to actually spot it right on the 30 just to keep it, nice and even.
Yeah, keep it even.
They want to make those spots easier down the way.
Don't have to count.
No, not so much.
So First Vision Bank first down. Go visit them, firstvisionbank.com.
Terrell Claiborne is in the game for Coffee County. Ethan Baker is checking out. Zach Gailey's checked in. He's going to be probably the wing back on this left side.
Shotgun formation. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Low snap again. They're going to give it to Haney. And back to the line of scrimmage. That play was kind of botched from the get-go, but good job by Haney just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He makes himself a low target. He sticks his nose in there and gets low and gets behind his pads, but he had nowhere to go.
Yeah, nowhere to go at all. As Siegel was in the backfield, brought him down immediately. So 2nd and 10, Coffee County, 3:44 remaining here in the first half. Coffee County 7, Siegel 7. Twins receiver left, single receiver to the right, shotgun formation. Snap, fake to Haney, quick throw over the middle. Colin Ward, the big tight end, rumbling down the field for the Coffee County Red Raiders, and big yardage there from the big tight end, Colin Ward.
That seam route has been something that Coffee County's wanted to do all year long. They were able to get some hay from it on the in passing league. They're going to spot him down at the Coffee County 31-yard line. So unless my math is bad, that's a 39-yard pickup.
That's what I got,
for
39.
big Colin Ward.
39-yard pickup and a quick hitter. Good job by Matthew Pittman on a hot read to hit Colin Ward on that streaking down the seam. And Colin Ward broke a couple of tackles, 39 yards, and good for a First Vision Bank first down for Coffee County.
I would not want to stand in front of big Colin Ward.
No, he's small. He's a load. Again, Pittman, quick slant. It's going to be to Kelvin Verge. It's going to be good for another First Vision Bank first down. Looks like that's going to go for about 12, so a quick hitter, quick slant. Pittman to Verge, and Coffee County has something rolling here at the end of the half.
Siegel was coming on a blitz right there, and a great job of recognizing it by Pittman. And Siegel's going to take a timeout. We're going to step away as well. It is a Steve Jernigan Coffee County Realty timeout. If you
Coffee County Funeral Chapel and Manchester Funeral Home are proud to bring you this game on Thunder Radio. We have been serving the families of this community for decades. When you need us, we will be here to serve you as well, with professionalism and respect. We go the extra mile to make sure your loved one is remembered and celebrated. We even offer unique services you might not find anywhere else. People are all different, and their funeral services should be as well. Coffee County Funeral Chapel and Manchester Funeral Home.
This presentation of Coffee County Red Raider football is brought to you by the technical expertise of Coffee County High School's audio-visual production class, a 3-year program where students learn the ins and outs of radio and television broadcasting. Follow our YouTube channel, Raider TV, and get notifications when we post new and exciting video content. Coffee County High School's audio and visual production class, where we make the technical look and sound easy.
Siegel, with the injuries, when we talked to Coach Copley, he said they'd already lost 12 people from the start of the season. He was down 12 starters, so that's, or 12 players. That's stout.
That's a lot. So minute 35 remaining, clock ticking. Shotgun formation, Haney to the left. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Rolling right is Pittman, looking to the end zone, looking, throws back across his body. It's complete to C.J. Anthony, and he was on the verge of the goal line, but they're not it. Oh, they give it to him. Touchdown. 13 yards out. C.J. Anthony on a quick slant. And I thought he quit running and like he had gotten in there, but it was a slow call. So Matthew Pittman hit it on all four of his last four passes, throws a touchdown completion to C.J. Anthony. Coffee County with a 13-7 lead. Minute 22 remaining here in the first half.
Oh, wow. What a great drive there by Coffee County right before the half. That is a big, huge boost as you go into the locker room.
On to attempt the extra point. The snap is good. The set is good. The kick is up. And the kick is good. So with a minute 22 remaining on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard, it's Coffee County 14, Siegel 7. You are listening to Coffee County Red Raider football on Thunder.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owner's insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
Contact Bush Insurance Agency on the square in Manchester or at 728-4605.
The Kubota L2501 tractor is one of the best-selling compact tractors in America for a reason. Drop by Brothers Implement Company in Hillsboro and see why they are comfortable, spacious, easy to control, and have a range performance-matched implements to tackle all kinds of jobs. Right now, get a Kubota 2501 with a 6-year warranty plus 0% APR financing for up to 84 months or great customer instant rebates. Now through August 31st. See Brothers Implement, Hillsboro Highway in Hillsboro, or go to KubotaUSA.com.
Siegel High School score reads on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. Coffee County 7, Siegel 7. Coffee County kicking off, and there is a whistle before the kick. And again, we got a legal procedure against Coffee County. Second time in a row on the kickoff this has happened. I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Well, we've got the second here, 8-play, 80-yard drive for Coffee County. They milked 3 minutes and 58 seconds off the clock. That drive summary brought to you by Norman Home Builders. From remodeling to new home additions, maybe you want to build a new construction. Norman Home Builders can do it from concept to completion. Call Emily Norman, 931-808-8486, Norman Home Builders.
Huey and McGuire back deep for Siegel. Squib kick for Coffee County. Going to be picked up by Van Hook at the 30. Comes around the right side. Nice stick by C.J. Anthony. Drags it down at the 39 of Siegel. So that's where Siegel will take over. A minute 16 remaining in the first half. Siegel will take over right there.
Creighton Garbison also in there to lend support. But Siegel, as we go under a minute, or as we get near the final minute of this third quarter, Siegel will they need an answer right here, but they will get the kickoff to begin the second quarter, the second half.
Yeah, this is a big possession for them. They can, put some points up here, and then maybe get the ball in the second half and go for the lead. So, good job by Coffee County. The defense is going to have to step up here. Good job by the offense to get a long drive there to give the defense some rest. So shotgun formation. Sears looks left. He throws left. The pass is broken up immediately by number 18, Terrell Claiborne. Comes up and makes the stick on that stop route. Timed it beautifully there, Weave. Ball falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
I was at practice on Wednesday, and all the coaches were coaching them up hard. They were really working on the corners and the defensive secondary, knowing that they needed a good game tonight, and they've had a good game.
Yeah, a great game plan, and a good job by Claiborne to come up there and make that stick. So Siegel's going to stay in the shotgun. They're going to have Twins receivers to the right, two receivers to the left. Pistol formation. High snap over Sears' head. He's able to pick it up on one bounce and throw a complete pass to Cam McGuire. McGuire tiptoes the sideline for stamping out. But a great job by Sears to make something happen on that play. McGuire stayed in the route, and then they're going to pick up 4 yards on something that was a very dangerous play.
That's a busted play, and he ends up picking up 4 yards. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That ball was snapped way over his head.
Trips receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Sears stays in the shotgun formation. He is flanked by Walton. This time going to throw right. He is complete to number 7. That's Cam McGuire. McGuire dragging some tacklers with him.
I thought that McGuire went down. They didn't blow the whistle, so he jumped up and probably picked up another 4 yards.
Yeah, a gain of 14 there on McGuire, and another first down for Siegel. Clock ticking, 56 seconds remaining. Actually, clock stopped on the moving of the chains. But at 14 more yards there for McGuire. First down, Siegel, ball at the 42 of Coffee County. Twin receivers right, twin receivers left. Sears looks right, quick throw. Oh, through the hands of Ethan Van Hook and into the arms of Kelvin Verge, who was unable to hang on to it. Coffee County with a big chance to intercept that ball there. Ball falls incomplete.
Verge was a heat-seeking missile right there. He was going to try to break up the ball from the pass receiver, and when it came through his hands, he was not expecting it, and so he didn't get a chance to get the interception.
Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Sears in shotgun. He's going to roll left. He throws left. Ethan Van Hook out there with a good catch, and Van Hook in the open field is dangerous. And, he steps out of bounds.
Wow.
He stepped out of bounds. We're going to see where they mark it. It looks like they mark it about the 26-yard line of Coffee County is where they're going to mark him down.
I guess it was Verge that knocked him out on the far side. Yeah, they're going to spot it at the 26, and there's a timeout on the field. Coffee County will step away as well. It's a Steve Jernigan timeout. When you want it sold, sell it with Steve. Manchester's finest realtor, 841-0.
For more information.
I'm Dr. David Florence, board certified, practicing for over 30 years with the Center for Advanced Medicine. I am the doctor that you will see in the emergency room. I will care for you in the hospital and will make a house call if necessary. That's the kind of medicine I believe in. We are accepting new patients at the Center for Advanced Medicine. Give us a call, 931-728-5522. At the Center for Advanced Medicine. We accept Medicare and most insurances.
This presentation of Coffee County Red Raider football is brought to you by the technical expertise of Coffee County High School's audio-visual production class, a 3-year program where students learn the ins and outs of radio and television broadcasting. Follow our YouTube channel, Raider TV, and get notifications when we post new and exciting video content. Coffee County High School's audio and visual production class, where we make the technical look and sound easy.
Back at Siegel High School, Ken Nolan Stadium, quick after the break, shotgun formation for Sears, looking right, finds nothing, throws back to the left, pass goes high, sails out of bounds. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Siegel. 39 seconds remaining here on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. Coffee County 14-7 lead. Shotgun formation, twin receivers right, twin left. Sears under center, or actually at the shotgun. He's going deep to the end zone, and the receiver and quarterback not on the same page. Ball sails out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. So 3rd down and 10 now for Siegel.
Yeah, great coverage by Garcia as he had McGuire covered up. But even if McGuire's open, that ball landed out the backside of the end zone. That was not catchable. You got to throw it in bounds to be catchable.
That's right. So exactly right. Pass sailed, so out of the back of the end zone. 34 seconds remaining. 3rd down and 10 for Siegel.
And a whistle, and I think that somebody's going to call a timeout.
I believe that's going.
We're going to keep it right here. Coffee County is going to take a timeout. I'm wondering if Jonathan's over there. We're going to talk to him at halftime. But Jonathan, what's the mood on the Coffee County sideline right now?
guys, the Coffee County sideline is what they would consider hype. I've heard that several times tonight this half. The guys are into it. Obviously, the guys on the field are doing their best. They're flying all over the place on defense. Defense is really keeping us in the game. You know, that last drive on offense was great, but before that, the defense has really done it, and right now they're doing it too. Hopefully they can keep them out of the end zone right here.
Appreciate it, Jonathan. Your sideline report is brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln. Vehicles on the lot for every budget. You can trade right with Al White, and they're the home of the Coffee Coach Show tomorrow morning from 10 to 11 a.m. Score of interest, Blackman 14, Warren County 7 late in the first half. What in the world?
Warren County's hanging in there, huh?
Warren County must, they went into four corners or something.
That's right. So 34 seconds remaining, 3rd and 10 for Siegel. Trips receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Sears is going to roll right. Looking, he's going to complete it with Van Hook, and the pass falls incomplete, intended for Van Hook. Had it for a second and then dropped it. So that is crucial. It brings up 4th and 10 for Siegel. Ball on the 23 of Coffee County, 29 seconds remaining. First Vision Mortgage scoreboard.
26 actually took the 26, so that would make the field goal of.
Yes, that's exactly right. Ball will be on their own 20. That's right, the rule.
High school, it doesn't matter where you kick it from. You can kick it from the 2 and it goes out to the 20, or you can kick it from midfield and it goes to the 20.
So I don't think we'll see anything fancy here from Coach Green and the Coffee County offense with a 7-point lead deep in your own territory, but we will see as Pittman's in the shotgun formation.
How great is Pittman? How great has Pittman been tonight?
He's been very good on his last 4. Completed all last 4 passes. Give up the middle. That's to Marshall Haney. He's going to get about 8 on first down. And 14 seconds, the time still ticking. Coffee County not going to stop it, but are going to get back on the line quickly. 8 seconds remaining, and there will be a snap. Pittman, one more give to Haney. Haney makes a couple of moves. Is going to pick up a first vision first down on the last play of the half. Gets it to the 30, but that's going to be it for the first half. On your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard, it's Coffee County 14, Siegel 7.
Call Mike Jernigan over there at Al White. He'll hook you up.
Thank you, Jonathan. And here with your second half play-by-play, Dennis Weaver.
All righty, it is Siegel.
Oh, no.
Wow, I just dropped myself.
Siegel,
This man down.
Toss sweep to Julian Walton on the left side. He's going to get close to first down yardage. He's going to be close to the marker, might pick up around 10. Man down.
Man down, that was me. That's crazy.
He's going to get 9 there, and you wanted the chair with wheels.
And they wheeled me right out of there. Pickup of 9 on the play, 11:20 to go in the third quarter. That's what live radio is all about, boys and girls.
Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
As big and fat as I am, I fell for about 20 minutes. 9-yard pickup on the carry was McGuire. I was moving my papers and dropped one of them. Stupidness. Sears under center, toss sweep. That's Van Hook it back in there, running to the right. A hit at the 20, breaks a tackle, gets out forward to the 26. Make it a first down for Siegel.
Gain of 6 on that carry. That time toss sweep to the right. Again, trying to get to the perimeter of Coffee County. Good for a first down. Number 10 in the ball game for the Siegel Stars. First and 10 ball on their own 26-yard line.
Coffee County in a 3-4 defense. Up front for Coffee County, Sean Spinkman in the middle, Xavier Garcia and Austin Priest on the ends. Zach Galen, Jalen Williams are the outside linebackers. Ray Ramirez, Colin Ward in the middle. Verge and Garcia are the corners. Anthony is the free safeties. Andrew Hyde is the strong safety for Coffee County. Siegel breaks the huddle on the right hash, and they've got 2 receivers to the right. In the pistol formation, man in motions McGuire to the wide side. He gets a handoff. He's tripped up in the backfield, and it was actually tripped up, and they're going to throw a flag on that.
Yeah, Blanton Brown tried to get whatever he could on him and actually stuck out a right foot, so that's going to be a tripping call. It happened about 5 yards in the backfield, so it's going to be close to first. Well, that might be one of those automatics.
Yeah, it's going to be an automatic, I think. I think that is a 15-yarder. It is a 15-yarder, unsportsmanlike personal foul on Coffee County, and they will push it out to the 38-yard line. Actually ends up being a gain of 12, but it is an automatic first down.
And we're seeing the Coffee County with adjustments at halftime we're seeing the outside linebackers just completely blow up field to try to make it even harder for those Siegel fast guys to get on the outside. So Coach Green and the defensive staff, with a little bit of adjustment so far, just got to make tackles.
Yeah, they talked about setting that edge, and that's exactly what they're doing. 2 receivers to the right. The ball is on the left hash. Man in motion to the left, McGuire. They're going to give it up the middle. I think that's Van Hook. Van Hook across the 40, out to the 45, and then a penalty flag behind the play as tangled up with Coffee County's Austin Priest was Siegel's number 76, Carter Johnson, and that's going to go against Siegel, I think, as dead ball, personal foul on Siegel.
Oh, wow.
It's always the guy that reacts second. And I didn't see who made the run, but the dead ball means that the down will count, so it'll be second down.
Yeah, it was Walton on the carry. He picked up about 7 on that, but the play, the penalty's going to back him up.
So it'll bring up second down and 18. They've got to get out to the 48, their own 48-yard line. They're at their 30. Clock ticking here in the third quarter on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. Coffee County 14, Siegel nothing. Pistol formation. Wing to the left. Fake the give. Play action out into the flat. Pass is caught and taking it upfield is number 10, Mitch Parsons. Sears to Parsons, and he's going to pick up out to the 43. That'll be a 13-yard pickup on the play. Or no, that'll be a 15-yard pickup on the play. Is that what you were going to tell me?
That's what I was going to tell you.
You're so good at this. I just fall out of my chair every time I think about how good you are. I was down. 9:15 to go. I'm glad we're not television. 9:15 to go in the third quarter. Coffee County on top, 14-7. Pistol formation. Sears takes the snap, gives up the middle. That is Martin. Martin stacked up. I'm sorry, Walton stacked up, and he will be pulled down near the 45, and he is slow to get up. Actually, they're going to give him the 46-yard line. So pick up a 3 on the plate. It'll bring up 4th down and about 2, and Siegel looks like they're going to punt.
The punt team is on, but 4th and 2, ball on their own 46. Kind of the part of the field where we can see, could see a fake.
Yeah, or could be trying to draw them off sides too. Watch the ball line. Coffee County really does not have anybody back deep. C.J. Anthony is kind of drifting that way. Snap, Sledge dropped it. He's going to get off a left-footed punt, and Verge picks it up out of the midair at the 45, near the 50, and he's going to get into Coffee County territory. Verge was back there to block, and it was just a lame duck line drive, and he just snatched it out of the air.
Well, the punter, Sledge, kind of panicked. He fumbled the snap, but Coffee County had no pressure on whatsoever, and he picked it up and kind of kicked it with his left foot. It looked like it, which was his opposite kick foot, and the ball just barely went back about 5 yards past the original line of scrimmage, and Verge caught it and picked up 3 or 4 yards, and Coffee County's in 1st and 10 on the 48 of Siegel.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. The give is to Haney. There's a flag and a whistle before the snap, and I guess that's going to be on Coffee County. It's going to be probably illegal procedure on Coffee County. 5-yard step off is somebody in the interior. The ball landed on the hash, so somebody in the interior flinched or sneezed.
Yes, Carton stumped the center, throwed his hands up there, so maybe was the guilty party. So back the Raiders up 5.
1st and 15. And Coffee County has really done a good job not being hurt by penalties tonight.
Right, yeah. It's really cost Siegel a bunch of big plays, but Coffee County doing a good job of so far of not a whole lot of penalties.
On Coffee County's interception return, that drive was stalled by a touchdown was called back on that drive. Give to Haney up the middle. Pittman hands it off to Haney. Haney is going to move the pile to near midfield. Haney gets 3 yards of the 3 of the hardest yards you could ever want.
Yep.
Maybe 2.5. But wow.
Headed to the line of scrimmage and just kept those little feet a churning. Picked up a couple. Actually going to give him 3, so 2nd and 12 after the penalty. And for the Raiders, 8 minutes remaining here in the third quarter.
Coffee County will check in Claiborne. He will come out to the left. There are 2 receivers to the left. Verge is the other one. C.J. Anthony to the top of the formation to the right. That's the wide side of the field. The tight end is Colin Ward. He tries to lead it up inside on motion, and Haney is hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss of 1.
Yep.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down for Coffee County.
It's a good play call there. Kind of went with a delayed counter with Haney, and he just kind of stumbled over his own feet and is going to lose the yard. So 3rd and long now for Coffee County, situations that the Raiders don't like to find themselves in. 3rd and 15.
Look for the seam route, perhaps?
Yeah, it worked very well last time Coffee County had the draw, that little seam route to Colin Ward, and we'll see if Coffee County keeps that one.
Ward is out there. He's going to be at a wingback position. He's actually going to line up his tight end left side. 3 receivers to the right. Snap. They're trying to get it to Ward up the middle. Pass complete to Ward. Colin Ward across the 40, across the 35. 1st down. That is a First Vision Bank First Vision Bank 1st down. For full-service banking at First Vision Bank of Manchester, from loans and mortgages to business and personal banking, First Vision Bank is services for you, local partner, Personal Financial Solutions. 1st and 10, Coffee County down to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 18?
18-yard completion on that seam route, as Dennis just mentioned. First Vision Bank 1st down, Coffee County on the Siegel 34.
Ward is lined up at the tight end position to the left. 3 receivers right. They fake the give on the jet sweep. Pittman up the middle, breaks a tackle inside the 10, rolled out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Matthew Pittman. They faked the jet sweep, and Pittman basically a midline trap right there as he goes up the A-gap and was in the second level in a hurry. Matthew Pittman is a big quarterback, but he really runs well.
Yeah, he runs well. He might be the fastest player on the team, and a big 29-yard pickup there for Matthew Pittman. A great read by him. 29 yards, another First Vision Bank first down. Visit them online, firstvisionbank.com. First and goal, Raiders.
Coffee County in the shotgun formation. Rolling to the right is Pittman. He was going to keep it. He's hit in the backfield. He's stacked up. And as they were moving it to the back to the field side, to the opposite, to the wide side of the field. And Siegel defended the wide side of the field extremely well. Loss of 2 on the play. That'll bring up second down and goal from the 7.
5:50 remaining on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. Coffee County with a 14-7 lead.
Coffee County started this drive in Siegel territory at the 48. So they're trying to make good use of this field position. Claiborne checks out. Hyde is back in. It'll be Verge and Anthony to the left of the formation. Coffee County's going to have to get it off. They do. They give it to Haney up the middle. No, Pittman keeps it. He drives into the end zone. Touchdown, Matthew Pittman. It's a Tanova Healthcare touchdown from 7 yards out. Coffee County is an extra point away from a 14-point lead right here. Dustin, Pittman read that perfectly.
He sure did. A great job there by Matthew Pittman, the junior quarterback coming off his own ACL injury a year ago. Great drive by him in his first start of the year. Has Coffee County up 13 with extra point pending.
Felix Salinas on to kick the extra point. Nate Luttrell will hold. Good snap. Salinas low line drive. Is that going to go through? It is not going to go through. It's no good. But timeout on the field. Coffee County will stretch their lead to 20-7. We'll step away for a Steve Jernigan timeout. Your score on the First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. Coffee County 20, Siegel 7. You're listening to Coffee County Football, brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln.
A winning attitude has expanded their selection of Red Raider apparel. New styles, new materials, and new designs. Check out A Winning Attitude for your Red Raider apparel. Shirts, hoodies, hats, even bags. Get your Red Raider gear personalized to show support for your athlete. Call A Winning Attitude 728-1978. A Winning Attitude, 111 Murfreesboro Highway in Manchester.
So last year I had to make the tough decision on getting a new roof for my home. Well, the old one leaked and it looked terrible. I ended up choosing a new metal roof from Watson Metals in Manchester. And we love it. It's clean, it looks great, the leaves don't stick to it, and guess what? It doesn't leak. And the best news is I don't have to think about a new roof again. If you need a new roof for your home, choose Watson Metals, 238 Interstate Drive, Manchester, or online at watsonmetalsllc.com.
Shop.
Back here at Siegel, line drive kick by Salinas is picked up at the 5, and they've got room. Taking the kick for Siegel is number 17. He's pushed out of bounds, but not before he got to the 30-yard line of Coffee County. That was Adrian Huey. Huey on the run. That had to be, let's see, a 60-yard. That has to be a 60-yard kickoff return. And the ball, they're pushed out of bounds at the 29-yard line. So that's where Siegel will take over. And I didn't see who pushed him out, but it might have been Salinas.
I think it was either Salinas or Marshall Haney.
That was the last person.
Last two to get him, but he's ever dangerous. I've kind of wondered. We've seen him run the ball once. Adrian Hugh got a 24-yard run. He might be the fastest player on the Siegel team. Very, very dangerous with a football in his hand.
We'll give you the Norman Home Builders drive report here in just a second. As Sears toss sweep to the wide side of the field with the run over there is Julian Walton. He is hit at the 25-yard line and brought down immediately. He's going to pick up 4 on the play. Coffee County used a 7-play, 48-yard drive, taking 3 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock. Matthew Pittman with a 7-yard touchdown run to make it 20-7. That drive report is brought to you by Norman Home Builders. For whether it's new construction, home additions, or maybe even remodeling, Norman Home Builders will be with you from concept to completion. Call Emily with Norman Home Builders at 808-8486. On the left hash mark, a man in motion. They give to the man in motion going to the right, the wide side of the field. With that run for Siegel is Cam McGuire. He lowers his shoulder at the 20. Bowles forward. I don't think he got to the first down yardage. They're going to mark him out at the 19, and it'll bring up 3rd and 1.
So 5 yards on that run there by McGuire. The other speedsters, they're having a lot of success getting those wide receivers involved.
3rd down from the 1. They give it straight ahead. That is Walton. He's stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Does he get forward? He does get forward. And it'll bring up, I think they're going to get it to be a first down. They have marked first down for Siegel.
Yeah.
Walton will pick up 2. He needed a good 1. They're going to mark it down at the 17.
Yeah, good second effort there by Walton. Coffee County initially, defensive line stands him up. But the good second ever, Walton falls forward and picks up 2. And then a hard count there for Siegel. Coffee County jumps, and that's going to be a free 5 for the Stars.
Got a little help. The officials got a little help there from Cam McGuire from his wide receiver position. He was moving the sticks for him. At the 12, Siegel trying to answer Coffee County's touchdown drive. Siegel took the previous drive 34 yards before punting. They got good field position on this one. A 70-yard touchdown, or a 60-yard kickoff return gave them the ball at the 29. McGuire in motion. They give it to McGuire running left, getting to the perimeter, gets outside. There had to be a hold on the perimeter, but there's no flag. They say he was short of the goal line. He's going to get down to the 1. So it'll pick up of 16, and it'll bring up a first down for Siegel. That was a hold at the point of attack out there.
That was a hold on the defensive back on the corner on Kelvin Verge, but non-called.
Sears, the quarterback on the sneak from the 1, gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Siegel Stars. Well, that's how you answer if you're a Siegel fan. 29-yard drive. 5 plays is all it took from the 29-yard line. And that touchdown with the extra point coming, 3 minutes on the clock here, took 2 minutes and 7 seconds off the clock. That your drive report brought to you by Norman Home Builders. Sledge on to kick the extra point. To hold is Sears. Kick is up, kick is good. He split it into the night. And with timeout on the field, 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard.
For quality new or used cars at low prices at John Roberts Auto Group. The full-service dealership group in Manchester consists of John Roberts Nissan and John Roberts Toyota, which together carry an extensive selection of new cars, SUVs, minivans, and pickup trucks at competitive prices. In addition to the massive new Toyota and Nissan inventories, the dealerships feature used car sales and auto loans. John Roberts Toyota and John Roberts Nissan on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester.
Hey, what's your favorite thing about Lovelady Auto Parts, your locally owned CarQuest parts store in Manchester?
I love it that a lot of the parts that they sell, they also install, like wiper blades and batteries and lots of things. And at Lovelady Auto Parts, I don't feel intimidated. I don't have to know about cars. Lovelady Auto Parts knows about cars.
When you're looking for parts for your vehicle, you have several choices. Choose Lovelady Auto Parts on the Murfreesboro Highway across from Old Stone Fort State Park in Manchester.
Back here at Siegel as Coffee County was maybe thinking about an onside kick. They send it deep. With the ball is Anthony up the middle. He's got a room across the 40, across midfield, pushes his way into Coffee County territory to the 45. He caught that ball at the 10 and returns it out to the 45-yard line. Actually, they're going to say he got to the 44-yard line. C.J. Anthony gives Coffee County great field position to start their second drive of the second half. What a great, he caught it in motion and hit the Jets immediately.
He did. He found a seam, and you're exactly right. He hit it. I don't know if I've seen C.J. run that fast, but excellent return by C.J. Anthony, showing the hunger and the fight. And number 5 was flying down to the 44 of Siegel.
On the right hash, Coffee County will send 3 receivers to the left. Pittman he's going to keep it, running right, get across the 40, down to the 35 near first down yardage. Pittman again on that little read in the backfield as Haney was going to the left. Pittman to the boundary side picks up 9.
Great job, a great read there by Pittman. A great read, picks up 9 yards down to the 35 of Siegel. So a great answering drive so far for Coffee County. 2:25 remaining here in the third quarter.
Matthew Pittman, the junior quarterback. As you said last year, he started the season as the quarterback, injured his knee. Connor Shimwell was pressed into service. Shimwell started the season as quarterback, and knee injury has put Pittman pressed into service, and he's done well tonight. Give to Haney. Haney spins in the hole, gets forward to the line of scrimmage, and gets to the line to gain. Pickup of 1, and that's all he needed. Actually, they're going to say pickup of, 1 yard. So it'll be first down, Coffee County.
Great job.
That is a First Vision Bank first down. Full service banking at First Vision Bank. From loans and mortgages to business and personal banking. First Vision Bank, local partners, personal solutions. Dustin, Coffee County leads at 20-14 here as we closing minutes of the third quarter. Pittman keeps the ball across the 30 down near the 28-yard line. He will pick up 6 on the play, bring up second down.
And just doing a great job with that read, Weave, as you mentioned. 6 yards of pop right now for Matthew Pittman, and another good drive here for Coffee County here in the third quarter.
1:20 to go in this third quarter. Coffee County moving south to north by the compass, and on your radio dial they're moving right to left. Man in motion is Ward. Ward in the wing back to the left. He's going to be the lead blocker for Haney. Haney gets to the corner, cuts it up, and behind the block of Ward, he's going to get to the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 3. He needed 4. It'll bring up third down for Coffee County. But Coffee County, positive yardage each snap. Penalties haven't hurt us.
Yep, a good job for Haney again to break that tackle at the line of scrimmage and just put his head down, 2 hands over the football, ran forward and got 4 yards there, or actually 3 yards, but it puts it in third and very manageable for Coffee County, third and a short 1.
41 seconds to go here in the third. Haney into the middle of the line. There was nothing there. He kicks it to the outside. He's going to have positive yardage. He's going to get out inside the 15, and 2 Siegel players in the backfield, I think, ran into each other and hurt themselves, but Marshall Haney takes the ball down to the 14, pickup of 11 on the play, and Coffee County gets another First Vision Bank first down. First Vision Bank. They have any kind of banking services that you might need. Local partners, personal solutions. Learn more at firstvisionbank.com.
Go see my buddy Josh Carney.
Speaking of Carney, I think if all you folks at the Carney tonight, hope that you're listening.
That's right.
But a good crowd on hand for Coffee County on the other side.
Hope you're tuning
more than
in
I thought. Pittman back to pass under pressure in the corner of the end zone. Ball was deflected. He had Colin Ward right at the 2, and a great job of defending it by Sterling Bass. And there is a flag in the backfield right about where Pittman was throwing the ball. Are they going to give a hold, or are they going to give – Coffee County looks like they're moving backwards. I think it's going to go against the Red Raiders.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to – the ball was back at the 23. The line of scrimmage was the 14. And the flag is at the 22, so that's going to be a huge penalty. That's going to take it all the way back to the 37-yard line. That in effect is a 23-yard penalty?
Yeah. Wow.
Man. It'd still be first down, but come on. That was a late flag. It was a holding call is what I'm sure, or maybe even a personal foul. Snap, Pittman back to pass, screen pass set up, gets it to Haney. Haney across the 30, across the 25, and he's tripped up as he tried to cut behind the block, and he will get inside the 25. They're going to mark him down at the 22-yard line, pick up a 15 on the play. Great call to end the third quarter of play. So Coffee County, each team scores a touchdown in the third quarter, but Coffee County missed the extra point. Coffee County will take the 20-14 lead into the fourth quarter.
Hello, it's Roe Adams out here at LKQ. Come see us. We sell everything you need from bumper to bumper on your used parts, headlights, taillights, motors, trannies, steering columns, mirrors, just anything you can think of that you need for your car. And also we have our new Keystone line of new aftermarket parts, refurbished wheels, pretty much anything you need. We also have our Goodmark line for our resto mods for the people with old muscle cars. Come on out and see us. We're a mile off the interstate past Walmart. And now remember, we're open to the public if doing retail line here at LKQ. Why buy new when used will do from LKQ?
This presentation of Coffee County Red Raider football is brought to you by the technical expertise of Coffee County High School's audio-visual production class, a 3-year program where students learn the ins and outs of radio and television broadcasting. Follow our YouTube channel, Raider TV, and get notifications when we post new and exciting video content. Coffee County High School's audio and visual production class, where we make the technical look and sound easy.
Harrell & Sons Trucking Company in Morrison, Tennessee offers the following services: hopper bottom, dry box, and flatbed services, along with complete hot shot services. If you need it moved, you need Harrell & Sons Trucking Company in Morrison. Call Josh at 409-3241. That's 409-3241. For Harrell & Sons Trucking Company, 409-3241.
Welcome to Exit Country, Red Raider fans. This is Mitch Umbarger with Exit Realty Partners, inviting you to call or stop by and see one of our great agents. We are located at 861 MacArthur Street in Manchester, or visit us on the web at myexitpartners.com. Our telephone number is 723-3300. Go Big Red!
Decorated Murfreesboro. Coffee County will have the ball with second down and about 16 to go. Other scores of interest right at the half: Oakland leads Cookville 28-0. Third quarter, Riverdale over Rockville 42-0. Third quarter, Blackman over Warren County 27-7. Pittman's going to keep it, run left, go to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a Tanova touchdown. Matthew Pittman. Coffee County is going to go for 2, I think. Pittman's going to stay on the field. Great job there on the 22-yard touchdown run on the first play of the fourth quarter. Wow. 11:53 to go in the ball game. Coffee County looking for the upset right here. And Coffee County, there is all kinds of confusion going on. The kick team came out. Now they've got the offense out. Is Coffee County going to have to burn a timeout right here to get this 2-point conversion? Let's see. Pittman is the quarterback. Haney. They got 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Pittman the quarterback. And there's the flag. And we're missing a receiver. That Coffee County's going to call a timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Jonathan Oliver is on the sidelines. Jonathan, big momentum boost for Coffee County. I don't know if you got close enough in that huddle between quarters, but what are the coaches saying over there on the sidelines to the Red Raiders?
Honestly, I haven't been close enough to hear what the coaches have been saying, but based on what Coach told me at half and based on what we've seen so far, obviously Pittman is the answer to what they're doing right now. That last drive was slow and methodical. They did a good job of running and then mixed in the pass. Pittman's doing it. I think it counts for all 4 touchdowns now. So, if they keep going the way they're going, hopefully they can punch this in and put us up by 2 touchdowns and see what happens from there. But the coaches have got these guys believing they can win this game, and obviously, they're showing it. So this has been an Al White sideline report. And we want to thank Al White. It is the home of the $500 low price guarantee. Stop in and see them for your next new or used car purchase at 2002 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester.
And Pittman, is Pittman out there? Are they running a wildcat? They've moved the ball to the left hash. There is Pittman. Haney is beside him. The wingback is Ward. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Snap to Pittman. This is the 2-point conversion. He rolls. He hits it in the end zone on his back. OMG! On his back, Marshall Haney catches the 2-point pass. Wow. And amazingly enough, Coffee County converts. They will lead it 28-14. 11:53 to go in this one. We're going to step away for a quick break. When we come back, more fourth quarter action brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln. This is Coffee County Football. This is Thunder.
Crazy Daisies, located across from Coffee County Central High School. Crazy Daisy serves up breakfast, lunch, and dinner, from meat, egg, and cheese croissants, biscuits and gravy, and more in the morning, to mouth-watering sandwiches in the afternoon and evenings. Crazy Daisies also has salads and soups, plus much more. Fresh and delicious, that's Crazy Daisies, located across from Coffee County Central High School in Manchester. Call-in orders taken at 723-7273. Stop by Crazy Daisies to ask about securing their food truck for special events.
It's time for a moment in Red Raider football history, brought to you by Doug Aaron, attorney at law. The 2012 Red Raiders handed the Franklin County Rebels a loss at Carden-Gerald Field. Tailback D'Angelo Rozier was the star of the night. Rozier rushed for 230 yards, including 3 touchdowns, a 1-yard dive, and scores from 72 and 78 yards. Rozier's efforts put him over 1,000 yards rushing for the season and sealed the Raider homecoming victory 21-20. A moment in Red Raider football history is brought to you by attorney at law Doug Aaron, on the square in Manchester, 728-3550.
Back here at Siegel, Pooch, kickoff is gathered in by Ethan Van Hook at the 25. He will advance it around Kelvin Verge. Kelvin Verge had a good shot at him, but he'll advance it to the 41, and that's where Siegel will take over on their own 41-yard line with 11:40 to go, 11:45 to go here in the bowl game. Coffee County leads it 28-14. That drive summary, Coffee County, 3 minutes and 7 seconds they took off the clock. They went 44 yards on 2, 4, 6, 8 plays for the touchdown. Matthew Pittman with a touchdown run. Man in motion, they give on the jet sweep. Going to the right, they hit him at the line of scrimmage and push him into the Coffee County bench. C.J. Anthony played it perfectly from his free safety position, and they actually throw him out onto the yardsticks. They're going to say he lost 1, but you can't deny that they pushed him out right near the line of scrimmage over there. Great play by Coffee County.
Yeah, great job by the offense outside linebacker to come up and make him go outside, and a great job by C.J. Anthony to not let him get on the outside of him, pushes him to the sideline, uses that as an extra defender. Great job there on first down.
That was Huey, the runner. Huey is lined up wide to the left. McGuire is in the slot to the right. They're on the right hash. McGuire in motion. They give it to McGuire. Throw back to Sears. Sears! The ball is knocked down. Coffee County, it's going to be a forward pass, but Coffee County's Blanton Brown was diving. He hit Sears low going after that pass. It was almost an interception, but it was almost a dangerous position to put your quarterback.
Yeah, it exactly was. And Blanton Brown did a fantastic job of staying at home and not getting sucked with the flow of the play.
I hadn't seen that on film. I had not seen that on film.
And a great job by him to stay home. I guess he knew when the guy was still blocking him to stay there, and a good job by him. Another heads-up play by Brown.
4 receivers to the left. They're going to go power sweep with Van Hook to the 40, to the 45, near midfield. He stood up. He keeps his balance. He goes to the sidelines, and the ball is stripped, and Coffee County gets the ball, but there are 2 flags on the play. Coffee County is going to be assessed a personal foul penalty, but I think Coffee County stripped the ball. No, they say he was out of bounds. Coffee County is not going to get credit for the change of possession, and Coffee County is going to get assessed a personal foul penalty, as I think Xavier Garcia and one of the Siegel linemen they've been a little testy, battling one another, and it kind of spilled over on the tail end of that play.
Siegel's backing up on their own here, Weave.
It'll be interesting to see what happens here. They marked him out right near the line to gain, which is the 49 of Coffee County. Now the officials are going over it. And let's see what the call is.
And Van Hook fumbled the football. It's a
personal foul Siegel. Personal foul Siegel. He was short of the line to gain. They did not say it was a dead ball foul, so it'll be a 15-yard step off from the end of the run. So it'll back them up. They're going to scrimmage at the 38. And all that ended up being a loss of 2.
But, hey, it's third down once again. Now 3rd and 13 for Siegel. After the penalty, they're going to reset the play clock. 11:23 remaining in the ball game. Coffee County with a 28-14 lead on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard.
Appreciate each and every one of you listening tonight. We are Thunder Radio, WMSR Manchester, Tennessee. Also, Raider TV.
Yes, Raider TV is
with us tonight. 3 receivers to the right. The ball is on the left hash. Sears talking it over with Huey, who goes out to the left, and they're going to call a penalty, I think.
And they break the too many on the field. It's coming from the head official.
Yeah, it's coming from the referee behind the play. He pointed somewhere. Let's see what the penalty is. That little illegal procedure against Siegel. That I didn't see anything that was illegal about that.
I didn't either, and it was they didn't snap the ball yet, so it wasn't after the snap. So back of the Siegel's going to keep the same formation. They got Twips to the right, single receiver to the left.
They roll to the right. That's the wide side. Trying to throw it back, and the pass is caught by Huey. But he has to dive to catch it, and he gets to the 31. So a pickup of 4, and he needed a lot more than that. And, that drive had so much promise, and another penalty against Siegel.
Yeah.
Killed him. Killed him.
Shot himself in the foot. So 4th and 18 here for the Stars. Ball on their own 33. So punt formation in for Siegel.
Coffee County will not drift anybody back. They're going to play it safe right here. Sledge is the punter. Coffee County setting up. They're not going to risk a roughing the passer or roughing the punter, and the ball hits and rolls and rolls and rolls down inside the 20, down to the 19. Siegel's not going to touch it. The clock continues to run. You'd think that Siegel was ahead by 2 touchdowns instead of up by 2 touchdowns. That was bizarre. They were standing over the ball laying there, and the clock kept ticking, but that's okay.
Yeah,
the clock is Coffee County's friend right now with 10:25 to go. Still plenty of time in this game. Don't get me wrong at all, but Coffee County gets the ball back with some momentum at their own 18. However, they need to run some clock right here.
Yeah, did need to run some clock. We need another one of those end of the first half drives that we had, went 80 yards in 3 minutes and some seconds. And now we got a penalty on Coffee County. We got hands
to the face during the kick. They're going to take it at the end of the play, I think. So instead of taking the penalty yardage,
not going to reach.
No, they're going to. I guess they're going to. Are they backing it up right there?
Yeah, back it up
from the 18. So it should be half the distance, I think. I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, that would put it on the 9, but we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what the play call is here. They're going to take it down inside the 10 to the 9.
There we go.
But that'll be where Coffee County will scrimmage from the 9-yard line, their own 9-yard line, and Coffee County will need to need ball security right here.
Yeah, ball security.
Trying to phrase it in a positive. Two receivers to the right. Give to Haney. Ball is fumbled right there. Coffee County's Haney and Pittman were fighting over it at the mesh point, and Coffee County fumbles it.
No.
Coffee County fumbled it. That's unfortunate. First turnover of the game for Coffee County.
Yeah, you can't have that in that situation right there. Up 2 touchdowns. As you just said, we got to hang on to the football. Ball security is the key. And on the first play, Coffee County coughs it up. Ball resting on the 6 of Coffee County. Siegel with a chance to cut this to a 1-touchdown game.
10:22 to go in the ball game. Coffee County now backed up with their backs against the goal line. Siegel with the ball. Coffee County's defense will need to do something here. Ball's in the middle of the field. 2 receivers to the right. They've got 2 tight ends set. Single back. Man in motion is McGuire. They fake it to him. They give it to Walton up the middle, and he is hit at the 5 and will pull his way forward to the 4. He started at the 6. He'll pick up 2. It'll bring up second down.
Great job by Xavier Garcia right there to grab him, wrap him up, and pull him backwards. The sophomore playing a lot tonight and playing some big minutes for Coffee County.
And it looks like there is a timeout as they're going to take Priest out of the game for an equipment problem, it appears. And is that Stump coming on to replace him?
Yes, Big Card and Stump.
Actually, it's Speakman.
Speakman, yes.
Shane Speakman coming on. I saw it was a 6. Under center is Spears. The tailback is Walton. He was leaning. They give it to him. He's going to knife in at tackle and get into the end zone for the touchdown. Walton did a great job there going through the B gap. As he felt pressure, he wedged his shoulders. He dropped the shoulder and knifed through there and slipped into the end zone for the touchdown. 4-yard touchdown run. That turnover ends up being points for Siegel. And each team with a turnover, the other team is capitalized.
That's exactly right. 9:47 remaining here in the ball game. Siegel extra point away from making this a 7-point game.
A lot of time left. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Timeout on the field, 9:47 to go on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. Coffee County leads at 28-21. They'll get the kickoff next.
Coffee County Funeral Chapel and Manchester Funeral Home are proud to bring you this game on Thunder Radio. We have been serving the families of this community for decades. When you need us, we will be here to serve you as well, with professionalism and respect. We go the extra mile to make sure your loved one is remembered and celebrated. We even offer unique services you might not find anywhere else. People are all different, and their funeral services should be as well. Coffee County Funeral Chapel and Manchester Funeral Home.
This presentation of Coffee County Red Raider football is brought to you by the technical expertise of Coffee County High School's audio-visual production class, a 3-year program where students learn the ins and outs of radio and television broadcasting. Follow our YouTube channel, Raider TV, and get notifications when we post new and exciting video content. Coffee County High School's audio and visual production class, where we make the technical look and sound easy.
Probably a sideline warning on Coffee County, but a answer. C.J. Anthony almost broke one earlier. And Coffee County they were set up for the onside kick return. C.J. was back there all by himself and then ended up creating a huge wedge once he got around the corner.
Wow. Let's see what they call it.
Probably going to see if they want to take it on the extra point of the kickoff would be my guess.
I think they're going to call unsportsmanlike on Coffee County. Are they going to take it on the extra point? Touchdown is good. And penalty is going to go against Coffee County, and they're going to assess it on the kickoff. So what 9:31 to go here in the ball game. And Coffee County with a 98-yard touchdown, touchdown on a kickoff return. Coffee County extra point by Salinas is good. And with timeout on the field, 9:31 to go on your First Division Mortgage scoreboard, Coffee County is back up on top, 35-21. Big, huge answer for Coffee County right there, Dustin.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owner's insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
Contact Bush Insurance Agency on the square in Manchester or at 728-4605.
The Kubota L2501 tractor is one of the best-selling compact tractors in America for a reason. Drop by Brothers Implement Company in Hillsboro and see why they are comfortable, spacious, easy to control, and have a range performance-matched implements to tackle all kinds of jobs. Right now, get a Kubota 2501 with a 6-year warranty plus 0% APR financing for up to 84 months or great customer instant rebates. Now through August 31st. See Brothers Implement, Hillsboro Highway in Hillsboro, or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
2002 Hillsboro Boulevard in Manchester, alwhiteMotors.net. 15-yard step off, so Coffee County will kick it from the 25, and that's probably a good move. Siegel's going to need field position right here, and Coffee County's going to send it out of bounds. Ooh, it almost checked up and was in position. So I think that they're going to get it at midfield. I think that that's where they should get it. They kicked off from the 25, and you go 25 yards from there. Should be at midfield, I think, for Siegel. Or you can get it at the spot where it went out of bounds, and that will be at the 32, and I don't think they want that. So they're going to take it at midfield as the referee is talking to Mike Copley, the head coach for Siegel. Yep, it's going to be at the 50-yard line. That's where Siegel will take over 1st and 10. Well, midfield, it doesn't get any more exciting than this. Coffee County with a 2-touchdown lead, 9:31 that they need to elapse off this clock to get the first win of the Doug Green era. That'd be huge for Coach Green.
Huge accomplishment.
And we've got other stats that we'll talk about a little later on. Dwayne Conklin brings you our stat report. Give to Sears, the quarterback. He's rolling to his left. He's got a man open in the flat, and he missed him. He was rolling. He's a right-handed quarterback, and he was rolling to his left, and he really just couldn't put his foot in the ground and get his body into it, and he missed Mitch Parsons wide right.
Yeah, and he had Parsons wide open. Also had a tight end that would come open a little bit further down the field. He didn't see him, but the pass goes array, and it's going to be 2nd down.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. 2 tight ends set. They give it to Walton up the middle. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and tackled. Who was that at the middle of the pile? Sean Speakman with the big tackle.
So Speakman coming in for Henry Garcia just a moment ago, and Big Shane Speakman doing a job.
They're going to give him 1 yard on the play, and then the officials are going to call timeout for some reason. Let's see what the timeout call is about. It's an official timeout here. It's a 1 yard gain by Walton. Sears, the quarterback. The ball is going to be right in the middle of the S star in the middle of the field, and the referee is coming over to the timekeeper.
I was going to say it might be a clock issue. We're still at 9:25. We had the incomplete pass, and then we just had a run there. So now the clock is winding. They're going to wind some time down. It was at 9:25. They stop it at 9:19. So take off 6 seconds.
Jonathan Oliver's got a report from the sideline, brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln. Jonathan, go ahead.
Yeah, this is an in-game injury report brought to you by Nature's Elite. When you're in pain, go by and see our friends at Nature's Elite, 2526 Hillsborough Boulevard, or call them at 954-500-5050. Excuse me. C.J. Anthony came out after that long touchdown run with pulling on his hamstring a little bit. I don't know if he pulled a little bit or had a little bit of a cramp back there, but he did come out of the game. He's still out over here on the sidelines. He's begging to go back in, but he did come out. Trainers are working on him just a little bit, so we'll see what happens with him the rest of the game.
Good catch right there, Jonathan. We appreciate your sideline report, brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln. Pass was incomplete. It'll be 4th down 9, and Siegel's going to go for it. Anthony has been the free safety tonight. He is not in there. Pass rush. Ball is up in the air. Intercepted by Coffee County on the far sideline. I think it's Verge. It's Kelvin Verge with the interception. He intercepted it at the 34-yard line. He gets it into Coffee County territory across the 50, across the 45, down to the 41-yard line. Second turnover for Siegel. Coffee County is going to have the ball.
Wow.
That was, it was an arm punt, but Coffee County really got good field position, and with 8:57 to go, Coffee County with the ball on their own 41-yard line.
Just big turn of momentum here in the late third and early fourth quarter for Coffee County.
Kelvin Verge with the interception, and looks like Anthony's on the field on offense in the slot to the left. They give to Haney running left. Anthony was in the slot to the right. Pittman is the quarterback. Haney is going to move the pile forward from the 41 down to the 39, so give him 2 on the carry. Marshall Haney. If you look up toughness in the dictionary, Marshall Haney's picture's right there. It just says see Marshall Haney.
It's Marshall Haney and then Chuck Norris, if you look it up.
Yeah, Chuck Norris wears Marshall Haney pajamas. Coffee County, 2nd down and 8. They will have 3 receivers to the right. One of them, the closest receiver in the slot, is Colin Ward. Pittman's going to keep it, running to the right. Behind Ward, he gets to the 30, he gets to the 25. First down, Red Raiders. They're going to actually spot him at the 26, but again, Matthew Pittman with a pickup of 13 on the play.
That is unofficially 12 carries and 110 yards for junior quarterback Matthew Pittman in the ball game.
It's officially a First Vision Bank first down. Full service banking at First Vision Bank, from loans and mortgages to business and personal banking. First Vision Bank has services for you, local partners, personal solutions. Learn more at firstvisionbank.com. Coffee County, 3 receivers to the left, and Ward is in the slot, and Siegel jumped, and there comes the flag. It'll be encroachment against the Siegel Stars. Coffee County, you would like to say that you got to play like you've been here before, but Coffee County has not. They've just not won enough games to really understand, to play with this much poise. That's what I'm trying to say. They have played with so much poise. You got to love these kids.
Yeah, sure have. That's a great way to put a ton of poise tonight. Just stayed calm under pressure.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right, but they're going to run it with Haney. Haney started toward the middle, tries to kick it outside. He's pushed out of bounds near the 20. He is going to pick up 1, I think, and there is a flag. I didn't see a flag. I thought that was a towel. It was a towel. So it'll be at the 20-yard line. Actually, maybe a gain of 1 right there.
So 2nd and 5, 7:07 remaining on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. Coffee County with a 14-point lead, 35-21.
They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. So it is 2nd and 5. Coffee County. Pittman, the quarterback, Haney, the running back, standing to his left in the shotgun. Snap. Pittman keeps it across the 15. He's going to have first down yardage down near the 10. Matthew Pittman. I'm speechless. He has really played so well. He's played with such poise tonight. And, you know, this is a guy who was the backup quarterback. He was a wide receiver 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it's good to have an athlete that knows the position. So when you have an injury that happened, unfortunately, last week to Connor Shimwell, you've got a guy that knows the system. You got a guy that is comfortable playing quarterback, and he's come in tonight, used his legs, and he shined.
From the 11, Coffee County knocking on the door here for for a touchdown deep in Siegel territory. 6:27 to go in the game. Coffee County leads at 31-21, 35-21. Nope, I messed up. Touchdown, Coffee County. Coffee County leads it 41-21. Marshall Haney from 11 yards out. You got to love seeing that Marshall Haney gets that touchdown run. That is a Nova touchdown. Whether you experience a sprain or a strain or more serious injury, you'll no longer have to wait till Monday to see the doctor. Dr. Colin Bills, orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine trained physician, is available throughout the fall season on Saturday mornings, 9 to noon in Suite 300 of the Jackson Medical Center Plaza. Friday night injuries, don't worry, parents. Tenova Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is open tomorrow for you. Felix Salinas, the extra point. It's good. El Gato. Felix Galinas makes the score. Coffee County 41. Coffee County 42. Siegel 21. 6:20 to go in the ball game. You're listening to Coffee County Football, brought to you exclusively by Al White Ford Lincoln. This is Thunder.
Dr. David Florence, board certified, practicing for over 30 years with the Center for Advanced Medicine. I am the doctor that you will see in the emergency room. I will care for you in the hospital and will make a house call if necessary. That's the kind of medicine I believe in. We are accepting new patients at the Center for Advanced Medicine. Give us a call, 931-728-5522. At the Center for Advanced Medicine. We accept Medicare and most insurances.
This presentation of Coffee County Red Raider football is brought to you by the technical expertise of Coffee County High School's audio-visual production class, a 3-year program where students learn the ins and outs of radio and television broadcasting. Follow our YouTube channel, Raider TV, and get notifications when we post new and exciting video content. Coffee County High School's audio and visual production class, where we make the technical look and sound easy.
Back here at Siegel's Kid Nolan Field on your brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln's Coffee County Football. Coffee County kicks off with the kickoff for Siegel is number 21, Ethan Van Hook. He started on the left. He moves to the right. He'll get it out to the 45-yard line where Siegel will take over. But Dennis Weaver, Dustin Murray. Dustin, Coffee County leads it by 21 with 6 what left?
6:12 left in the ball game.
Coffee County really got that touchdown set up by an interception by Kelvin Verge. They got a touchdown on an interception returned by Blanton Brown tonight. The defense has played spectacularly.
They have played phenomenal. After being gashed, a couple weeks ago by a talented Blackman team, they regrouped, came together, worked hard in the bye week, and it's really showing tonight with a 42-21 lead right now over the very talented Siegel Stars team.
From the 45, Siegel Sears in the pistol formation. Walton behind him. 2 receivers left and right back to pass. Coffee County on the blitz. They get there. They sack him. Finally wrapping it up. Big Shane Speakman with the sack. Big Shane Speakman with the sack. The loss is going to be about 8 on the play, but I go back Wednesday at practice. Coffee County's coaches were just coaching so hard, and I had a good feeling then, and we talked about it coming up here.
Yeah.
A good feeling about tonight, and they've really played well. Win or lose, they've played well. Rolling out to the left, passes to Van Hook at the 40, to the 45, runs into his own player, manages to squirt forward to the 49, and that will be enough. Well, no, it will not be enough for a first down.
Still going to be a pickup of about 10 there on that out route to Van Hook.
Pickup of how much?
Looks like I got 10.
Okay.
So it'll be 3rd down and 6 now for Siegel.
Sears back to throw. He gets a ball open. He gets the ball. He looking to the right, came back to the left to Huey, and it hit Huey right in the numbers.
Yep, hit him.
Went right between his hands and into the numbers.
Right.
That's painful.
Yeah, that is. And a drop ball by one of their most talented players, Adrian Huey. We've seen his speed a couple of times tonight. He checks out of the game. He is being checked in by number 19. That's Chance Roberts, checks in at receiver. It's 4th and 6, Weave. 5 minutes remaining here in the ball game.
Coffee County needs to stop right here. 3-man front, giving pretty good pressure. Here comes the blitz. They pass an out route to Van Hook. No, that is not Van Hook. That's 19 Roberts. And Roberts pulls it in for a first down into Coffee County territory to the 42. Pickup of 9 on the play. First down on a 4th down conversion right there.
And that's Roberts. Chance Roberts. He just checked in and did an excellent job of high pointing the football, then getting his feet in. And a big first down there for Siegel to keep the drive alive.
Sears rolling to the right. That's the wide side of the field. Try to throw it down the field. He's got a man wide open. Depth of 10, at the 5, into the end zone. Coffee County having trouble defending the wide side of the field right there. And it's going to be a 42-yard touchdown pass and catch. Sears to, I didn't see who caught it.
It was Cameron McGuire, number 7.
To McGuire. I forgot to mention a minute ago, Coffee County's touchdown drive, 237, 7 plays, 41 yards. That is your drive recap brought to you by Norman Home Builders. And on the 2-point conversion, Siegel will get the 2-point conversion. So Siegel gets the touchdown and adds the 2-point conversion, and with 4:49 to go in the game, Siegel says, this thing ain't over, folks. If you got up out of your seat to leave, you need to sit back down. 42-29 your score with 4:49 to go in the ball game. We're going to step away for a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more fourth quarter action of Coffee County football brought to you exclusively by Al White Ford Lincoln. This is Thunder.
Winning Attitude has expanded their selection of Red Raider apparel. New styles, new materials, and new designs. Check out A Winning Attitude for your Red Raider apparel. Shirts, hoodies, hats, even bags. Get your Red Raider gear personalized to show support for your athlete. Call A Winning Attitude 728-1978. A Winning Attitude, 111 Murfreesboro Highway in Manchester.
So last year I had to make the tough decision on getting a new roof for my home. Well, the old one leaked and it looked terrible. I ended up choosing a new metal roof from Watson Metals in Manchester. And we love it. It's clean, it looks great, the leaves don't stick to it, and guess what? It doesn't leak. And the best news is I don't have to think about a new roof again. If you need a new roof for your home, choose Watson Metals, 238 Interstate Drive, Manchester, or online at watsonmetalsllc.com.
Shop for quality new or used cars at low prices at John Roberts Auto Group. The full-service dealership group in Manchester consists of John Roberts Nissan and John Roberts Toyota, which together carry an extensive selection of new cars, SUVs, minivans, and pickup trucks at competitive prices. In addition to the massive new Toyota and Nissan inventories, the dealerships feature used car sales and auto loans. John Roberts Toyota and John Roberts Nissan on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester.
Hey.
Creighton Garbison. Garbison was right there in position, and gobble, gobble. Coffee County will have it 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. 4:48 to go in the game.
Great job by Creighton Garbison. We've called his name a couple of times tonight. That was huge it was a hard, fast ground ball coming at him and just stuck it and got down on top of it.
Yeah.
The ball didn't wiggle away at all. Great job by number 31.
Coffee County in the shotgun. Haney is the running back beside Pittman. Pittman's going to keep it. Running to his right. They're going to try to strip the ball. They stand him up. He will get forward across midfield and almost to the 49. Maybe a pickup of 2, I'm not sure, but it'll bring up 2nd down. And Coffee County, with 4:48 to go in the game, leads it 42-29 here on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard. First Vision Mortgage voted Manchester's finest mortgage lender many times. Offices in Manchester, Tullahoma, Deckard, and Murfreesboro. It's all in-house from origination to underwriting, closing, and funding. 615-890-LOAN. That's 890-5626. Coffee County huddles it up. 2 receivers to the left as they break the huddle. 2 tight end set for Coffee County. Haney and Coffee County went on 1, and the center was on 2, and it'll be a 5-yard step off on Coffee County. Was the clock running? The clock was running.
The clock was running.
So they'll start it again.
Yeah.
3:58. That's the part of it in high school football is the clock will start again.
Yes, and Siegel with all 3 of their timeouts, and you're right, clock on the whistle is running again. So a fresh 25 play clock for Coffee County as 3:50 and ticking. And Siegel, again, all 3 timeouts, electing not to use one here, as they're probably going to try to get it to Coffee County to 3rd down before they burn their first one.
That's another one of those rules in high school that's different than everybody else. Coffee County will snap it. They will give it to Haney. Haney's hit at the 45, and there's a penalty flag in there. Did they grab a face mask? That goes right into where they were tackling Haney. Hold on Coffee County.
Wow.
Hold on Coffee County. So he got forward to the 46-yard line, but they're going to step it off from that point. They're going to decline it. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, they're going to decline it, and I believe, and they're going to burn a timeout. So with 3:30 remaining on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard, it's Coffee County 42, Siegel 29. And now, you want to keep it here?
Let's keep it right here. Let's keep it right here. Let's go over there to Jonathan Oliver. Jonathan, it would be over there on the sideline. What's the emotion of Coffee County? Are they nervous? Are they confident? What are we hearing over there?
From what I can tell, the players are very confident. The coaches are obviously not happy with the last touchdown. Cut it to 13, so now they've got it within 2 scores. Obviously, with 3:30 to go, we've got a big down right here, 3rd and 13. I don't know exactly what they're going to do here. There's no telling, but all I know is 13 yards is a pretty good chunk. But the way we run the ball, it's gettable. Do we see Colin Ward here on a seam route like we've seen earlier in the game? We haven't seen that quite a while. Or we're going to see Pittman read option. Who knows? But we'll look forward to what's going to happen here on 3rd and 13.
Jonathan, we appreciate it. Who is your sideline report brought to you by?
Al White Ford Lincoln, folks. Al White Ford Lincoln's been in business for since 1955. Go see him at 2002 Hillsborough Boulevard. $500 low price guarantee.
Pittman rolling to the left. He's going to stay in bounds. He's going to cut it back to the right. He is going to try to break a tackle. He stood up. Here comes the Siegel Stars, and they finally will bring him down, but he will pick up about 2. But more importantly, he's going to make that clock. Actually, they're going to say he picked up 1 on the play. Is that right, or are they going to give it to the 40? No, they're going to give it to the 48, so maybe 2.
Well, and the clock still, Siegel not electing to call a timeout, 3:05 and ticking here in the 4th quarter. Coffee County with a 13-point lead.
And this would be a good place for Coffee County with the clock running on an offensive penalty. When you have a penalty on the offense, after they set it, you restart the clock and you start it rolling again. So let's see if Coffee County jumps again. I will be interested to see if Coach Green called that. Coffee County's going to snap it. Baker's going to get the punt away. It's a low line drive. It's going to bounce at the 28. It's going to roll out of bounds. What a great job right there, because set up to receive it was Sterling Bass, and Bass looked like he had some room on the sideline, and the ball just kind of kicked hard right and goes out of bounds, and Coffee County will pin Siegel back to their 24-yard line. But this is a Siegel team with Sears at quarterback. They can cover this yardage quickly. They only need 2 scores.
Yeah, quick strike offense with some big play receivers. So you got to keep everything in front of you for Coffee County, and you got to tackle, because this team can score quickly, and then an onside kick away from making this very dangerous for Coffee County.
2:33 to go in the game. Coffee County 42, Siegel 29. Sears back to pass. Here comes the rush. Screen pass in the middle. And Colin Ward got his hand up there and knocked it away. Colin Ward saw the screen develop from his linebacker position, and how he got in there and batted that away, I have no idea.
That's
But great play
Yeah,
from Ward.
fantastic read. You're exactly right, Weave. That was set up beautifully. The receivers had the defensive backs way down the field as they acted like they were running a deep route, and Colin Ward, maybe a touchdown saving play again, as Big Paul up there knocking that ball down.
Second down, Sears in back to pass. Ward rushing him, flushes him out of the pocket. Sears is going to go down the sideline and step out of bounds, and they're going to mark him out at the 26. So that would be a gain of 2.
Just a gain of 2. We'll take that all day.
All day long. 3rd down and 8 now for for Siegel.
2:22 remaining on your First Vision Mortgage scoreboard.
Siegel will go to the line of scrimmage. Sears is the quarterback. Walton is the running back. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. C.J. Anthony's back in the game at free safety. They're going to try the throwback. They've got a man open. With it over here is Sears. I'm sorry, with it over here is Huey. Huey breaks a tackle at the 35, gets across the 40, gets across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Pickup of 20 on the play. Good run, a good job of design, a well-designed play by Siegel. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. They're in the pistol formation. Offset to the left is Walton. Sears rolls to his left, looking down the field, takes the short route, and it is caught. And it's caught over there by Milligan, and Milligan just gives himself up out of bounds short of the sticks.
A gain of about 8. Actually, no, about 7 on that play. So Milligan, as you said, gave himself up. Gain of 7, but gets out of bounds. 1:56 remaining, clock stop. Ball at the 47 of Coffee County.
Siegel from the pistol. Sears is the quarterback. Back to pass. Here comes the rush. Flushing him out. That should be, is that going to be grounding? They're going to say there was a man in the area, and Sears is hurt. As Ward got there and tackled him, Sears, I think he rolled up his ankle. I think when he went down, he rolled up his ankle or his knee. Sears looks like he's got a bad wheel right there. They're going to say incomplete pass, 3rd down. From the 47-yard line of Coffee County, Sears is fighting it right here. 3rd down. They need about 3. Sears, look, you almost got to run Walton right here. The clock stopped with that incompletion.
Yeah.
1:51 to go. Sears back to pass, throws it across the middle, alligator arms.
Sure did. Evan Milligan wanted nothing of that right there. He alligator arms because Zach Gailey was ready to greet him with a nice kiss if he would have caught that football. And so he just kind of set the ball down on the ground. And now it's 4th and 3. Game on the line for Siegel.
And I'm a big, strong man, but Zach Gailey scares me. I'll tell you right now. He hurt me.
Too.
Yeah, and then Coffee County jumped.
Yep.
Coffee County jumped. Good play there by Siegel as they drew Coffee County offside. That'll be a 5-yard step off for offsides on Coffee County. And really complete to Van Hook. Van Hook is bounced out of bounds. It was Blanton Brown on the far side. He pushes him out of bounds at the 25, but that's enough for another 1st down for Siegel at the Coffee County 25-yard line.
Gain of 9 there. And as you mentioned, another 1st down for
Colin Ward's coming out.
It's slow motion. Everybody's standing up at the snap of the ball. Both sides are gassed, but Coffee County defense doing all they can to put some pressure on Tucker Sears. Minute 15 remaining. Coffee County 13-point lead. Ball on the 25 of Coffee County.
Tight set. 2 receivers left and right. They go to the out route. It's caught and tackled. What a great open field tackle by Henry Garcia. He tackles, that is Walton, and Walton gets inside the 20 down to the 16. It was short of the 1st down, and Siegel's going to have to call a timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Timeout on the field, and the scoreboard should show Siegel with 1 timeout remaining.
Yes.
As this timeout is brought to you by Steve Jernigan, Coffee County Realty. If you want it sold, sell it with Steve. Call Manchester's finest realtor today at 931-841-0945. Fall is almost here, and if you're anything like my wife, this is prime decorating time. The Crack Pot in Manchester has all of the refined, beautiful, and charming decorations to bring charm to your house this fall football season. Go see their beautiful new location at 111 West Main Street in Manchester. That's on the square, open 10 to 5 Monday through Saturday, and be sure to search for the Cracked Pot on Facebook. Coffee County Realty, now's the time to put your home on the market, and I trust Southern Middle Tennessee's #1 real estate agency, Coffee County Realty, locally owned by Jimmy and Nancy Jernigan, voted Manchester's finest, 728-2800, or check them out online at coffeerealty.com. 3rd down and 2. Siegel with the ball at the 17. They got to get it to the 15. Sears back to pass into the flat to the left. Catch, it's cut to the inside. It's going to be a touchdown. It is a 17-yard touchdown pass. Sears to Walton, 56 seconds to go. It ain't over. It ain't over. Siegel will try the extra point. 42 to 36 right now, 35 right now. 42-35. Sledge set to kick it. Kick is up. Kick is good. Timeout on the field. 56 seconds to go in this one. Coffee County leads at 42 to 36. We'll step away for a quick break. You're listening to Coffee County Football, brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln. This is Thunder.
What's your favorite thing about Lovelady Auto Parts, your locally owned CarQuest parts store in Manchester?
I love it that a lot of the parts that they sell, they also install, like wiper blades and batteries and lots of things. And at Lovelady Auto Parts, I don't feel intimidated. I don't have to know about cars. Lovelady Auto Parts knows about cars.
When you're looking for parts for your vehicle, you have several choices. Choose Lovelady Auto Parts on the Murfreesboro Highway across from Old Stone Fort State Park in Manchester.
Hello, it's Roe Adams out here at LKQ. Come see us. We sell everything you need from bumper to bumper on your used parts, headlights, taillights, motors, trannies, steering columns, mirrors, just anything you can think of that you need for your car. And also we have our new Keystone line of new aftermarket parts, refurbished wheels, pretty much anything you need. We also have our Goodmark line for our resto mods for the people with old muscle cars. Come on out and see us. We're a mile off the interstate past Walmart. And now remember, we're open to the public if doing retail line here at LKQ. Why buy new when used will do from LKQ?
This presentation of Coffee County Red Raider football is brought to you by the technical.
Probably not going to be 31 this time.
Back here at Siegel's Ken Nolan Stadium, as Siegel set to kick off, it's going to be an onside kick for sure. If Coffee County feels this kick, they can take a knee and run out the clock. Siegel does have one timeout, but Coffee County needs a big recovery here. Sledge set to kick it off. Sledge. Drew Sledge dribbles it up the middle. Coffee County, it loses the football. The ball is on the ground. Who came up with it? Coffee County's pointing their way. It's going to be at the 45 of Coffee County, and Coffee County got the onside kick at the 45. It went through the hands of the front player. Somebody back there saved the bacon for Coffee County. Man alive.
Wow.
Coming up after the game, we will talk to head coach Doug Green, and also we'll try to get Jonathan Oliver to get one or two players tonight. I'd love to talk to Matthew Pittman tonight, and who knows who else out there. Coffee County.
I was actually planning on getting Pittman and C.J. Anthony, so we look forward to interviews with them and Coach.
The greatest play in football is just about set to take place. It is the victory formation. Coffee County takes a knee. Siegel, are they going to take a timeout? They really don't have to. I mean, they could and make Coffee County snap it one more time, but I don't think they're going to. 40 seconds, they are going to have to, Coffee County is going to have to snap it one more time. Coffee County gets over the ball. Pittman will take the snap. Siegel will touch him down. Are they going to call timeout? They are not. They're going to say Coffee County has got out of here with the first victory over a Murfreesboro-Rutherford County team in 15 years. Since 2004, Coffee County is winless against Rutherford County Murfreesboro teams. That